Hey y'all, welcome to the first episode of our D&D campaign that was live streamed on my channel, twitch.tv/Perturter. If you guys want some more backstory about the characters, check out this video. And if you want to watch the first half session, the link should be down below in the description. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Alright, so just to give a little recap of what happened in the very first half session, technically, since we did that off of stream, session 0.5 if you will. We introduced everyone to the world and we started our adventure in the city of Krakenskar, the city home to two of our lovely players, Morgan and Astrid, just a few days separated from separated from the incident, as you will. In a tragic turn of events, Morgan accidentally killed Astrid and attempted to revive her. And now they were planning their trip to the capital city of Avalora. Before setting out, they did a couple final errands, including heading to Astrid's shop, where they discovered two notes, one from a woman named Angelica, whose husband had been keeping her from leaving the house. The other note was from Seraphine Wraithfeather, the city's groundskeeper of the cemetery, noting that there was a ton of vandalism taking place in the cemetery. Taking care of Angelica first, they visited her home after Astrid concocted something for her, and they gave her a potion and made sure that she was aware that it was a last resort. After ascertaining that her intentions were, in fact, true. Visiting Seraphine in the city's cemetery, she described to Morgan and Astrid of two vandals that seemed to be repeatedly coming back to the cemetery. As she's describing this, cleaning up the last of the current vandalism that had happened, Morgan and Astrid had decided to hang around until dusk to see if they could capture the two men in the act of vandalizing the various crypts and graveyards. As they waited, they noticed a set of footsteps, and as they followed them, they discovered one of the perpetrators kneeling at the front of one of the crypts of the cemetery. After sneaking up upon this man, the man, and climbing up onto the crypt itself, as he stood up, Astrid leapt down and viciously ripped out half the man's throat, killing him instantly. Upon doing this, they also heard a scream come from across the cemetery. Oh wait, no, before that, sorry. They discovered what appeared to be some kind of makeshift explosive or pipe bomb with a rune etched upon the bottom of it. Pocketing that, they heard a scream come from across the cemetery. And upon rushing over, the vial of acid that Astrid had given to Seraphine lay broken upon the ground. No other perpetrator in sight. Seraphine described to them that she threw it at him, the man lost his leg, and then disappeared into a puff of smoke, essentially. After noting that they hope no one else comes looking, Morgan and Astrid left Seraphine with well wishes, taking a small rest and leaving some goods behind at Astrid's shop with a note of their location. So should anyone come by needing help, they will be able to find it in Astrid's absence. As they left, they traveled down the road, coming upon a crossroads where they saw a pretty grisly scene. However, in the swamp, the Graveweed Swamp, we found the other members of our party also preparing for a trip. First, it was two of them, Malira and Peblupe, as you will hear again in just a moment. They were preparing to take a trip as Clawpaw, another one of our party members, came and for a visit. So the three bopped around the bog, as it were, trying to, gather some supplies. First, they visited Peblupe's parents, Gilly and Froggart, who let it slip that he wasn't really a frog, and now he's trying to grasp that. They visited a few other of the residents of the bog. Croca, who was the warrior who taught Peblupe how to fight, Flycatcher Fred and Gumbo Frogberry, both of which gave them some interesting advice and some supplies for the road. And they also visited another frog by the name of Ribbits von Hopper. That was the other thing I didn't mention. Peblupe, human. Everyone else in the bog, frogfolk. They visited Ribbits, who warned them that he did in fact see some mysterious creature that attacked him, but he managed to fight it off. And after gathering all the supplies that they needed, asking for any kind of advice from those they visited, they also set off up the road and came across the same grisly scene that Morgan and Astrid. As they came to the crossroads, they came upon a scene. This is not the right one. This is the right one. The map. A grisly scene. 2 dead horses, a broken down cart, and a slaughtered cart driver. After investigating the scene, they discovered a couple of things. Excuse me. The cart adorned with a symbol for Bramble's Botanicals, a herbalist shop that is pretty prominent, found in the capital city itself. They found a note and a brooch on the poor driver, Aurelia, who was one of Bramble's shop assistants. As the two groups began to interact, they decided to get a little bit out of the way, just in case whatever attacked the cart came back. Peblupe in particular, taking kind of an interest in seeing more humans, as so he thinks. As they took a short trip down the road, they camped out underneath a large tree. A large tree about south of the capital city of Avalora itself. The first people to take watch were Peblupe and Astrid, although Peblupe was a bit more interested in watching Astrid than the surrounding area. Although with an uneventful watch, the two then settled down with Astrid climbing the nearby tree, Peblupe laying back, watching up at the stars as Morgan and Clawpaw decided to take over watch for the rest of the night, with Malira very much so exhausted and still asleep. But as they watched the sky, the stars began to disappear from view. And as they began to disappear from view, Morgan killed the lights around their camp. And with that, I need everyone, although except for Malira, who's asleep, can give me stealth checks.
Oh.
Stealth.
Except for me, you said it?
Yeah, because you were sleeping.
Oh.
15. 15? Okay.
Oh no.
I have
9.
disadvantage. Where did that come from?
You're a paladin.
You're a paladin.
I'm
Comes
so
with your armor.
stupid.
Astrid, you could give me with advantage because you're quiet up in a tree.
Okay.
16. Somehow.
16?
Somehow 16.
Okay.
Your advantage made it go from 22 to 24.
Oh, well.
I think.
Not even the people you were camping with know you're still up in the tree. And Morgan, what was yours?
9.
9? When you got up, you made a bit of noise trying to scramble to kill the lights, the dancing lights that you had around the camp. However, everyone else managed to stay pretty quiet. And as you look overhead, thankfully, it doesn't appear to be a creature of any kind. but it is large. It's moving pretty slowly, and you know, around the city like this, generally they might do some nighttime patrols or something like that just to make sure. And this appears to be one of the large spelljammer ships that is pretty much flying in and out of the city itself. It doesn't appear that they're looking for anything in particular. Does anyone who's been to the capital want to give me a history check?
Sure.
And not me, because I'm still sleeping, right?
You're still sleeping. unless somebody wants to wake her up.
Nope.
Oh,
You said history.
perfect. I've
Yes.
done that. Not a good
Got
idea.
21.
18.
21 and 18. Okay. With the 21, Astrid, with the 18, you just barely can't think about it, Morgan, but Astrid, you would recognize this even in your the state that you're in as the ship that's owned technically by the city itself, but is usually piloted by the city's dockmaster, Icarus Cloudwarden. Usually it's adorned with the city's sails and stuff like that, but as you guys watch it overhead, you notice that suddenly it seems to turn very suddenly and kind of take off into the distance with a speed that would almost be frightening if it was a creature that was flying overhead of you guys.
Whoa! Sorry, my character's just really excited for it.
You've
No, that's
never
fair.
seen one before?
Oh, not like this.
Where are you from?
If you look that way, and my character points like to the south darkness. You'll see the bog.
Yeah, you don't have dark vision.
Points to the
And
south.
all the lights are gone.
east.
Yeah, all the lights are gone, and you just point in a direction.
I'm pointing north somehow.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Towards the city.
Just give me a straight D20 roll real quick.
Oh lord, here we go. Okay, I'm rolling my actual d20. A 4? Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're pointing in the direct opposite direction of the swamp. You are in fact pointing directly at the capital city, even though you don't know it.
I was gonna say, would I know of a swamp that he's talking about?
You would be generally aware of the swamp that's to the south, yeah.
But also know that it's not where he's pointing.
But it's not in the direction that he's pointing at. You know there's a very sizable swamp nearby. Just from your travels back and forth, there's usually there's a sign at the crossroads that you guys passed that has like Avalora this way, Kraken's Scar this way, and then like it doesn't say the swamp itself. It says Gloomreach, but you know that the road to Gloomreach passes through the swamp. Yeah.
I take it you don't get out much.
Now really, this is my second time out of the city. My friend Clawpaw here, he and I, one time we went to the big city. Someone said this city's even bigger.
Well, this is the capital of our area, so the biggest.
Oh my god. This is the best day ever.
This is the biggest city out there?
As far as I'm aware.
Oh. Was it a flying city that I went by? That was pretty big.
No, that's one of the sky ships that transports either people, goods.
Sakai ship.
Yeah, Astrid, if you were down there, you know that's the ship they usually use for it's one of the scout ships for patrols and stuff like that. Morgan, you recognize the shape of it. You don't know who it's belonged to, but usually
At this
time of night, generally goods aren't coming in or out. That's usually reserved for the daytime. This was probably a scout ship that kind of pilots around the capital itself just to make sure there's no funny business going on.
I'm just gonna call down from the tree. Nothing to fear, only scouting.
Oh, that's right. What did you roll? A 32?
Yeah.
I think it was.
What?
Yeah.
Does that spook us?
Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, when when she climbs down from the tree, Morgan, you very much notice that her skin's kind of tightened and receding a little bit, and she definitely looks a little more worse for wear than you would generally like her to look.
I see. Noted.
Yeah, her eyes have more of a reddish tint to them than they would their normal brown.
I was gonna say bring back up the dancing lights, but upon seeing her, I'm gonna keep them off.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe walk up to her. It's like, do we need to take care of you?
What do you mean?
You're not looking so good.
But what does take care of me mean?
Eat you food?
Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna kill my own friend again.
Where are you guys having this conversation?
I
In
walked
front
up
of-
to her,
Okay, okay, Ashley, you walked up to the group, or
but it's kind of no. Did she walk?
I
up?
was just planning to like poke my head down and out of the tree. I wasn't planning to fully come down.
oh, you didn't come down from the tree.
So I walked up to the tree. I'm trying to say this as quietly as possible.
She's like Spider-Man hanging from the tree.
It's like a
talking to
bat.
her.
Clotha
Yeah.
and Pebble Bay, can you guys give me perception checks?
Less. With pleasure.
I got a 1.
Yes.
11.
Sleeping. Someone wake me up.
Malira's just straight asleep. No one wants to wake this poor.
So is it my
poor
turn
girl
yet?
up.
Can I wake her? No, I'm
Can I
kidding.
make like that weird?
Well,
like,
you can do any. There's
arm
technically
one?
there's no like combat. That's anyone's turn.
Yeah, no,
but
just playing.
Klappa, you don't hear a fucking thing. You have no idea that they're talking. Pebble Bay,
watching.
you watched her walk off, and you hear chatting in the distance, but you can't discern what exactly is being said.
Okay. Well, my character's starting to feel lonely. Hey, Malika!
Okay.
Malika, wake up! Wake up, Malika!
Do I have to roll to wake up?
No, I mean you can tell me how long. You can say how long it takes for him thrashing you around to wake you up.
Well,
but
usually it's
no,
like
you
a
don't gotta
couple
roll to wake
hours,
up.
but go on.
No. Okay, I wake up. Okay, what's going on?
Malika,
Why are you waking me up?
we just saw a, Kloppo, you gotta help me out. What was that thing called?
It's a big ship.
A big ship? We just saw a big ship!
A ship? You must be seeing things. Go to sleep.
I can't sleep right now.
It's true, we saw it. It flew through the sky and made like a little whoosh.
Is it still there?
No.
No, it took off. It's gone into the distance.
Y'all must have eaten like something wrong. Go back
Aren't
to
you
bed.
from the capital? Don't you see these things?
Yeah, not that often though. I don't see why it would be all the way out here.
I don't know. First time I saw it.
You know what? Maybe those crickets were bad.
Would this be the first time my character saw something like that?
The bad cricket.
It wouldn't be the first time you've seen one of the Spelljammer ships that's generally, flying in and out. Without any further information, you wouldn't know what exactly this ship that they're talking about is. But ships go in and out of the city all the time, but
Yeah.
this particular one, no.
Oh,
Y'all are overreacting. Just go to bed.
oh, okay. Man, tomorrow's gonna be so much fun.
You think we can ride one of those things, Pibble?
Oh man. I really hope so. Kloppo, you gotta show me, man. You know all the cool stuff.
I don't know, like, this city. I only know, like, handful.
Ah, okay, maybe these new guys, gals, frogs, people, these new girls will show us the way.
Meanwhile, I would like to say that Malira has fallen asleep again and is snoring.
She has immediately
Already.
fallen back asleep. Hey, can you blame her? It's the middle of the night.
I am gonna
So-
tuck into my sleeping bag.
You tuck into your bedroll. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Still waiting on an answer if friend needs to be taken care of.
I mean, what do you want me to eat? A rabbit? you see any rabbits around here? The only thing.
Roll me a d20.
One of us or both?
Both. Well, yeah, no.
18.
18.
16.
16. As you say, what do you want me to eat? A rabbit runs up, like, to the tree. Like, right next to you guys. Or right next to, Morgan.
I pounce on it.
Ooh, I guess that takes care of that.
And I pull it up in the tree.
Do you just grab it and climb backwards up the tree?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Alright, so it's
I'm gonna...
Morgan and Clawpaw in watch, and...
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back up the lights, just in case.
As you do.
And
Shadow creatures. Skitter out. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so you bring the lights... You bring the... No, you bring the lights back up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you bring the lights back up around the perimeter of the camp, as you and Clawpaw now are keeping watch to see if anything crazy happens.
do we roll?
Yeah, give me a roll. Just a straight d20.
Oh, a 3.
Okay. 8. And 8. As you bring the lights back up and you kind of return to the camp, it's quiet. It's eerily quiet. Even quieter than it was when you guys first initially, made camp and even watched as the Spelljammer ship flew overhead. And as you guys sit there, you hear what sounds like wings flapping. And as you try to keep an eye out, before you can even dim the lights at all, boom, something lands on the fire in the middle of camp.
Oh, the fire.
I'm sleeping, so I don't notice a damn thing.
The ground rumbles as it lands. And as it lands, does anyone wake up?
I'll probably... I think I'd wake up just because I'd be like, what do you want, Pablupe?
as you wake up and you yell at Pablupe and you sit up, staring directly in your face is this 4-legged creature with huge wings and what appears to be the face of a lion. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, shit. What are we rolling? A d20?
Yeah.
I forgot
Your
to pick up
initiative,
my
yeah.
dice. There's
So-
like 2 dice sets in here.
Question.
Yep.
I'm sleeping. How could I possibly have initiative?
Until you wake up, I guess.
Well, you're tucked in your bedroll.
Well, who's awake at this point? Is it just
Fair
me?
No. Me, Clawpaw.
I would be
And I-
awake, yeah.
Okay.
You're awake up in the tree.
Uh-huh. I got 24.
24. Okay.
Nice trace. I could roll.
16.
4.
16.
Fitting for someone who's asleep.
Sitting
I
in
rolled
sleep.
an 8.
Yeah, you're taken off. You're taken. You're caught off guard at this thing staring at you in the face. Clawpaw, you had a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. As this thing lands and is staring pretty much directly at Malira now, having shouted in its face. Oh, okay. Astrid, you're first.
Okay, I'm gonna fill my dagger with toxin. Do you want that to be an action or a bonus action?
I'd say that you can. No, I'd say that's a bonus action.
Okay, and then in that case, I guess I will sneak attack it.
Okay. Give me
Is there a map for this?
what's. No, unfortunately.
Okay. Is there a picture for this?
If
Creature.
you want, I
Nope, I got one. Don't worry.
can-
Just look at the
I
stream.
don't
We're
even
good.
know if this creature is aggressive. What if it's just trying to be friend?
Oh my god.
It's not Mothman.
Close enough. Close enough.
Here, I'll send. Here, this is what I'll send you.
He does look like he wants to be friend.
I'm a very visual person.
Mothman, yes.
Oh, this
I
is
got a
okay.
19
This is
for
way
it.
better.
I'll give you the little token so you can see it.
Hey, perfect. Thank you.
What'd you say?
19 to hit.
19 hits. What's
10 points of damage. There's a lot to roll with sneak attack. Okay, give me.
that's no, that's fine.
It's not very sneaky.
So-
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Wow. You won't be saying that in higher levels.
Yeah, really. So you do 10. Where do you stab it with your?
I imagine I like jump out of the tree onto its back
Okay, and then you just
kinda,
kind of bring
use
it down.
dagger to like hold it.
Okay,
myself
so
on
as
the
you kind of leap out of the tree right onto this thing's back, stabbing it in its back, and as you do it in pain, it rears back up and kind of thrashes around a bit. And Clawpaw, you be up next.
Oh, I need to do the percent dice to see if it becomes poison.
Oh, go ahead.
I rolled a 20. It does not.
Okay.
So is this thing between everybody?
Yeah, it's kind of in
Center
the
camp?
kind of in the middle of camp. Yeah. Yeah,
How
it's
close are people to it? 5 feet?
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't. Probably, I would say it doesn't know you're there, but you are probably within 5 feet of it. Malira's in 5 feet. I don't know. I mean, Astrid's definitely within 5 feet. She's on its back currently. Morgan, I don't know where you positioned yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Is it 5 feet from me?
Yeah, I'd argue you probably wouldn't have walked too far away from camp at all or anything like that if you're just sitting near the fire, which is kind of where it is. So yeah, I'd say it's about 5 feet from you.
Okay. Then I'll. Do I even know what this creature is? Have I ever seen this thing?
No. This is an entirely new creature to all you guys.
Then I'm gonna use shocking grasp on it.
Okay.
Touch it. $22.
To hit? Yeah.
Okay.
22 to hit? Yeah, 22 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And it can't do any opportunity attacks, so I'm gonna back up from it. Like 25 feet.
Okay, yeah, you back up 5 feet from it. After
25 feet.
25 feet, okay. You back up 25 feet from it after shocking it. I assume I don't know where you touched it, but you see its whole body kind of jolts as lightning begins to run through it. And then with that, which one of you is next? I completely lost where I wrote it down.
I rolled a
It was
16, I think.
16, then you're up next.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level.
Okay.
Listen, why not?
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
That's a 17 plus 6 to hit.
17. Yeah, no, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3d8. Do I have a plus?
What?
No. Where are my 8? There they are.
I forgot.
11.
I forgot to switch the 11 damage. Okay,
Mhm.
so you fire off this ray of sickness at this creature in front of you. And did my music break? What the fuck? It's annoying. All right, so you fire off this ray of sickness at this creature standing in front of you. And you kind of blast it, pretty much right in its face, and it kind of reels back in abject.
Oh, and it also needs
Terror.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll save. It's a 21.
It saves.
Okay. As much as you have blasted it in the face with this this attack, it seems to collect itself, and even still, though, it seems kind of confused. It was yelled at as it landed, but now it has someone riding its back. Someone just shocked it from behind, and with that, Malira, you're up.
Is there a way to tell, like, if this creature is dangerous?
Yeah.
Like, is there, like, could I, like, see if there's any blood on it? Like, was it the creature that perhaps attacked the wagon on the road? Are there any indicators of that?
Even in the darkness, I would say, just give me a perception check.
Okay. Well, because I have night vision. I'm a fairy, so don't I?
That's true.
Oh, shit, where the fuck did my die go? Oh, here it is. I rolled a 20.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to cackle because, like, what are the chances?
So as even with it landed and you got up and you pretty much yelled in its face, as you take a look across its body, you notice its front two paws. So it has paws with razor sharp claws on the end. Are both caked in blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay then. I guess I'm going to attack it, but give me a second. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, it's my turn,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I fumble in my pockets and grab a vial of, I guess I was holding some poisonous shrooms.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness as well, but we're gonna say that I'm just throwing like spores at its face. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of pop open the
Blast
cap
of
of this.
spicy dust.
Okay.
What do I do for that? I have to roll.
To roll the hit first.
Okay, so I just roll a d20.
You should have some kind of
I have no idea what to roll.
modifier on that.
Whatever
says-
it's.
On my thing, it says, what is it? The hit / DC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, there's a
you add that
+5.
to your add that to your d20 roll.
Yeah, roll a d20 and add 5.
I rolled a 10 + 5, a 15.
15 hits.
Yeah, and then it says effect 2d8. What's that?
Yeah, that's your damage.
I don't get it. Do I roll a
That-
d8?
Yeah, you roll
yeah,
2d8.
you roll 2d8.
Oh,
That's how much damage you're doing if you're casting it at level 1.
I don't know which dice is my d8. Maybe I'll just roll digitally.
They look like two pyramids going butt to butt.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh,
the description.
Okay, wait.
Two pyramids, ass to ass.
Yeah, I see the pyramids. Okay. I rolled a 1.
You roll on both die?
Huh?
On
get
both
2 of
dice?
those.
Oh, no,
You
no,
have
no,
two.
no, no, I didn't. That was just one die. Oh, okay. The second one I rolled a 6.
Okay,
six
so you
and a
did
one. Or my 2
7
die.
damage to it.
Okay. Do I
And
add 5 to that,
then-
or is that for the? It's not it.
No.
Okay.
No. And then it needs to do a con save, right? Because you use Ray of Sickness.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
What's your save DC? Okay.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where do I check that?
When you hit the spells, it's at the top of the spell sheet. It says modifier, spell attack, save DC.
See this? I'm blind. Oh, modifier. Save DC is 13.
Okay, so it fails its save, and it's poisoned, which means it now has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Woohoo!
So you basically, as you spray the spores in its face, it shuts its eyes and it kind of like takes a step back real quick, and you can see it like coughing and like pawing at its face. So in initiative, it also rolled a 4. Pebble, you said you rolled a 4.
I did.
What's your dex?
Hold on, no. Character sheet. Sorry.
That's
Oh
fine.
my goodness, dude. Gotta make this big. 10.
10. Okay, so this thing goes first. Oh shit! I
Mother
also just dropped the dice.
guy.
But also, you're. I assume you're kind of waking up now that there's been
Yeah.
a complete ruckus.
Huh.
Poison
So-
splashed around.
So even as it reels back, Malira, against you having just attacked it most recently, it's able to open one eye and it still notices you, and it goes to slash at you.
Okay.
No.
With disadvantage. That's in 11. Does an 11 hit? Goes to strike at you with its claws.
Do I have like a saving throw?
Your armor
Your
class.
armor class.
Where's my armor class? My
Right
armor
next to
class is a
initiative.
14.
14.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so as it makes its first attack against you, it completely whiffs. It misjudged the distance between the two of you, and with that, it goes to take a second claw swipe, and that is that's a 22 to hit. It course corrects, slashing at you, and it does 6 damage to you.
As a reaction, I'm gonna cast Slippery Barbs.
Okay.
What?
Silvery barbs. That's just reroll, right?
Magically distract a creature in a turn, momentarily uncertain. The creature to re-roll the d20 and take the lower roll.
Okay, so basically just another reroll with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I didn't see what reactions you have.
And
Actions? Oh,
with the
Kinda. Oh yeah, if you go under actions, there's another tab underneath that says reactions.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, okay. So I have an
okay, so what do you do to distract it? Because as you cast this, it rolled a 13. So it ends
Oh,
up
shit.
it ends up just missing.
I just throw a rock at it.
you literally just you pick up a rock and you fucking eat it at this thing's head.
Hoping to hit the other eye.
You actually do manage to hit the other eye, and as it goes to take a swipe, it gets blinked in the eye by a rock, and it completely whiffs wide, and its claw goes above your head, Malira.
Oh shit.
Astrid's gonna yell. Watch where you're throwing things. I'm up here.
Throw another rock at her.
I'm just saying.
You miss.
Holy shit.
And now, Pabupe, you're now awake. It's your turn.
Huh?
There's this absolutely huge monstrosity standing in front of you. wings spread out. Its eyes are closed. You don't know exactly how that happened, but you do notice in the faint light of the campfire that's still there and all the dancing lights that are around that its paws are covered in blood.
Okay. I like rub my eyes and awaken and see this like you just described. And
Uh-huh.
oh my god! This is what Crocker told us about! This is combat! And I charge towards him and I just straight attack him with my battle axe. There's no thinking going on. It's just,
Oh my god.
that's it.
Amazing. Okay.
I'm rolling.
Give me a roll.
Yeah, I was definitely sleeping, that's for sure. I just rolled a 3, and I have a +4 to hit, so that's a 7.
7 does not hit, and you're sleeping. You're still a little sleepy, a little groggy from waking up and seeing this thing. You pick up your axe and you run at it, and you just fucking slam it down and on the ground to the right. Like you just miss.
Well, that was a turn.
Do you have anything else you can do? Do you have any bonus actions?
Yeah, I do have bonus actions. I wasn't gonna use anything just yet.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, I literally just woke up. Okay. Yeah.
You just woke up. So you woke up.
Yep.
You sprang right into action and you slammed your battle axe down and made a nice chunk in the dirt. Right
I beat the crap out of the ground.
Creature. You killed that fucking ground so fast. All right, we go back to the top. Astrid, that's you again.
Okay. I'm doing a double dagger here.
Dagger,
Okay.
dagger.
Dagger. First one's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Do you want me to roll both of them, or do you want damage first?
No, yeah, roll both to hit.
Oh, the other one's a 1.
Oh.
The one. Oh no.
I know how I
All right,
rolled
well,
one on top of
first-
it, but whatever.
The first one hits, and we'll give it a description in a second. But so do damage on your first attack.
That one's gonna be 5 damage, and then that's with the toxic dagger. So
Okay, and then do you want to roll? You roll what percentage?
it's on a 40. It gets poisoned, but I rolled a 10.
No.
Okay, it is technically still poisoned from Valira's turn, but all right. So as you stab into it once with your toxic dagger, and it fucking thrashes. And as you go to do your second attack, it bucks forward, and you just, to brace yourself instead, you put your hand down with the hilt of your other dagger and just steady yourself. So the second attack obviously didn't hit. But you've done another 5 damage to this thing as it is now even more upset. Both its eyes are closed. It landed in the middle of this camp and what it thought it might be an easy meal for it, and it isn't. So, Clawpaw, that's you again.
Okay. Someone's on top of this thing.
Astrid is, yes.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see her even.
Yeah.
It's the thing's wings are pretty stretched out at the moment, so you can see her with her dagger dug into this thing's back.
After instinctually just using a spell and backing up, it's gonna throw another spell at it.
Okay.
Sorcerer's Blast.
What?
So 20, natural 20.
A natural? Oh shit. Okay. I don't. What's the typical rule for natural 20s? Unless you guys have a way you want to do it.
It's just
Usually you just roll double.
Yeah, double.
But a natural 20, yeah, definitely hits. You crit this fucking thing.
I'm gonna shoot
roll-
acid.
Roll double damage.
Damn. 3.
So that's 3. That can't be 3 total. 6? Or
That's 3.
did you roll? It's just 3.
Yeah, both of them, 1 and a 2.
So, goddamn.
You don't have a modifier to it?
Yeah, that feels real low. But I mean, if I believe you.
Nope.
Hey, look at it, it's 1d8. So you hit it with what? More poison, you said, or
Acid.
acid? Okay. So you, in an effort to also not hit Astrid, who's on its back, you kind of aim lower, and you kind of shoot this burst of acid at this creature, and you hit it, and you dissolve like 3 of the toes on its back left foot with this acid blast, and it's yeah, it ain't happy about it. it you can see that as it takes a step back, it loses its footing a little bit, and so it's keeping that back foot raised now, a little bit off the ground. With that, Morgan's back to you.
Not a chance getting closer. Nah, I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
That misses. It's a 3 + 6 for 9.
Okay. As you go to attack, how do you miss this attack?
Don't want to hit Astrid.
In an effort to also not hit Astrid, you go to attack it with this, and you miss a little wide, as when you went to attack, you realized it might have actually hit her, and so you diverted it.
Skirts by Pablupe.
It just fucking whizzes past Pablupe. As you stand there, Pablupe, you feel like this gust of wind kind of pass you a little bit. Was that?
Huh?
Cold wind.
This kind of frigid wind blows past you.
Huh?
Sorry. From this missed attack. With that, Malira, it's back to you.
Oh, well, it's a ghostly skeletal hand.
Okay. Well, I scramble to jump a few feet to grab my crossbow from my bag.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hit it with the crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the crossbow.
All right, give me a roll to hit.
After I scrambled away from it.
You scrambled. You
After
scrambled.
almost losing my goddamn head. So
Yeah, after it.
It says 1d8 + 2.
Well, roll the hit first.
Oh, yes. Sorry. And that's the d20, right?
That's D20. You
I
should.
have
You
rolled an
should
11.
have.
I have
11
rolled
plus-
an 11.
Plus what?
What do you mean plus what?
For your.
Next to the weapon, it should say a plus.
Oh, crossbow is +4, it says.
So you were 15. So yeah, you hit it. You
Okay.
take aim with your crossbow. You fired the crossbow bolt, and you
And
hit
now
the
I have
creature.
to roll my d8.
Roll your damage. Yeah, was you said
Is
1d8 plus 3.
1d8. No, 1d8 + 2.
1d8 plus 2.
I have rolled a 7.
With the 2.
No, that's without the 2. Just 7.
Okay, so you did 9 damage to it.
Yes.
You take aim with your crossbow and you fucking fire this bolt at it, and you fucking strike it in one of its eyes.
Ooh.
And it claws at its face, trying to break the bolt free, but it's thrashing about. Astrid, I'd give me a is that acrobatics check real quick.
9.
9. As it thrashes about from being hit, you're kind of thrown forward from it, and you fly off its back. You don't take any damage hitting the ground or anything like that, but you've been hit. It thrashed so hard that it threw you off its back.
Yeah, but how many seconds was I on?
Wildest 8
With-
seconds of your life.
With a 9, I'd say you stayed on for the full 6-second round
Hell
until
yeah.
it threw you off. As it thrashes about, its tail is whipping, and it goes to whip thorns from its tail at you, Clawpaw. And that is still with disadvantage. But that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Hold on.
Wait, did he come up to me? I'm 25 feet
You're
away.
No, it's a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You gonna silvery barbs that?
Yeah, because I know he's squishy.
As you
I can
see
tell
it,
by looking at him.
as you see its tail whipping, you can kind of see the.
He's just a little guy.
You see the thorns on its tail starting to like separate from its body as you. What do you do to distract it that causes it to miss? Because it rolled a 12.
Throw another rock.
Throw another rock. Where do you hit it with this rock?
Face.
Square between the
Again.
eyes. Right between the eyes. It's gotta be.
Again.
Yeah.
You cause
Where
it
else
to
do you
miss.
get the attention?
It whips its tail, and as the thorns go, you hit it in the face, and it reels up, and its tail fucking slams into the ground, and the thorns that would have come out of its tail instead stick into the ground.
Oh, nice.
And it's not looking too hot. But now, Pebble plays back to
Ingy.
you.
Back to me? Oh, okay. So, after reeling from that ridiculous performance, Peblube brings his hands together and says, "Oh, tadpoles, give me strength!" And I cast Guiding Bolt.
My God. Okay.
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
Oh, great tadpoles, give me strength!
Oh my.
And I will cast Guiding Bolt. I don't know how to do this in D&D Beyond, so I'm going to click this thing.
For guiding bolt, you should just click that +4.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Yeah.
And 21 definitely hits. All right,
Roll for
roll
damage.
your damage. Yep.
Oh. 17.
17
Jesus.
damage. Pebble.
And sorry, I have a question before we continue.
Yeah.
I should have asked this way before. I'm a noob to all this.
That's fine.
Is a spell additional to an attack in a turn?
Depends on the
Depends on the spell. So guiding bolt would be an attack, because when you see the casting time, one action, that's your like attack. If it's a bonus action, it'll say it's a bonus action. Like divine favor,
Gotcha.
that's a bonus action. So you can cast that along with a different spell.
Gotcha.
But Peblupe, what did you say? You clapped your hands together and you.
Yeah. And I said, "Oh, great tadpoles, give me strength."
Give me strength, and you. What did you thrust your hands forward and sent out this guiding bolt at this thing?
It wasn't a bolt. It was a tadpole.
It was. It
was a glowing
golden.
Tad-
It was
yes.
a golden glowing light that looks like a tadpole.
Exactly.
And you send it out at this thing. Peblupe, how does this guiding bolt kill this creature in front of you?
Oh my goodness. I mean, the tadpole like goes inside of him, burrows through his body, and then just explodes, and all of these little golden frogs just fizzle out.
Damn.
Oh my God. Okay, so you send this guiding bolt tadpole out at this creature in front of you, and right between its eyes, you watch as it hits and then sinks in and disappears through its skull. And you can see the glow of this thing travel through its body to its midsection, and then you see the light brighten, and you basically bisect this thing in half as it explodes, and these little golden light frogs kind of hop out from it and fizzle away. And this thing lays in two pieces in front of you as Peblupe has finished it off.
There's a tear in my eye right now.
Can I, while everybody's like super happy about it being dead, can I discreetly put some of its blood in my mouth and see if I can discern anything about it?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't. Give me.
I'm gonna
I don't know
call
what
up my dancing lights again.
I guess a nature check. I'm not sure what that would be.
16.
16. Like I said, this is not a creature you've ever seen
I'm just
before.
kind of like looking to see if I can tell if it has like toxic that I can extract, or if like its blood tastes a certain type of way.
It doesn't have a poison or a toxicity to it that you can sense. It does feel it's definitely blood that wouldn't. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. It's not toxic in any way. It just kind of does taste like blood that's kind of like a mixture of a couple different animals. Being that it has like dragon wings when you look at it. It has this spiky tail. It has pretty much like a lion's face and mane. But no, there's no toxicity to the blood or anything like that. But it definitely feels like it's different animals kind of all packed into one creature.
What a weird soup.
Holy
All
crap,
right.
guys!
You
Is
have
it
you have
dead?
successfully
Thank you.
killed. Yeah.
Yes.
Pebbleblade's last attack basically exploded it into two separate halves. Its front half, where its head and front paws are, and like the wings are kind of attached to its shoulders there, and then its back half with its legs and its spiky tail.
Claw's gonna come out of the woods. Is everyone okay? Like,
I think we all are, yeah.
Seems that way.
And can my character go also, since she is a studious nerd, go up and observe it for any useful properties?
Yeah, so you walk up to it too. I'd say give me the same, I guess, nature check or even a medicine check if you're trying to discern something.
Okay, where do I see that? Let me see. Medicine. Okay, my medicine modifier is +3, and my nature check is +5. Which one is a better one to use?
That's up to you.
I mean, +5 is better than 3.
True.
All right, what am I rolling? A D20 or?
Yeah, roll a d20 and add 5.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have rolled a 15.
15 plus 5, 20. Dirty
Yeah.
20. This creature doesn't look like it came from the current plane that you're on.
Okay.
It's not something that you've seen or really read about too much in your studies of alchemy, trying to there's various animals that blood might be used in a couple of alchemical formulas and stuff like that, but in all of your readings you've never come across it. This creature is entirely new to you, and thus its blood is new as well.
Astrid is absolutely pulling out an ornate box of vials and surgical gloves. And she's gonna start harvesting vials and
Okay.
blood.
My character
Okay.
said, "Oh my, are you gonna take a blood sample? I was gonna take a blood sample. If you're gonna take it, then I won't take it."
I'll take extra for you.
Oh my gosh, thank
No
you.
need for
I'd
both
like
of us to get our hands
study
dirty.
later when we get back to my guild.
Oh, what guild are you from?
Salt.
The
guild am I from?
You are from the Ember Heart Artisans Guild. That's in the city.
Okay, I say that I'm from the Ember Hearts Artisan Guild.
Oh, I've heard of them. I think my guild's done some work with them.
What's your guild?
That's all.
Oh fuck. Wait. Hold on.
Bloodsuckers Anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Founded by her.
I didn't remember you were part of a guild. Fuck.
Sure am.
What kind of guild? Because that helps me.
I would imagine it's extremely similar.
Like a similar
Herbs,
artisan guild.
herbs and alchemy, really.
Another. Okay. Your guild would be the Raven Song Artisans Guild.
Ew.
Ooh. And would my characters know her guild?
Yeah, you guys would have your guilds have done some inter-guild work with one another.
Ah, okay. That's super cool. Okay. So I guess I'll reply, oh my gosh, I know y'all. But that's so cool. Our guilds, you seem to run in the same circle as me.
What was the other guild?
Raven.
That's
Hers
true.
or mine?
Hers.
Ember's Heart.
And what was your Raven song?
Raven song.
Oh. Do each of these guilds kind of focus on something slightly different? Like, how are they similar versus different? Like, what are their main trades? Just for the future. I know it's not super important right now.
I mean, yours is definitely a lot of they're both similar in that they're alchemical.
Mhm.
I would argue that in so much as that they're both, kind of alchemy guilds in that kind of sense. They, for the most part, kind of do the same thing. There's just they brought in separate areas
I was
of the
thinking
continent.
mine could be more like they do like alchemical trading and stuff, but they're more like research oriented as well versus like commercial.
Yeah, that could be fine.
Okay.
With you. But for the most part, both guilds kind of generally do the same thing. It's just their station, like their main guild headquarters, are stationed in different parts of the continent.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. Sidetrack.
You're good. So you have this bisected creature in front of you guys. Astrid is taking samples.
Crazy.
Is his head still intact?
Yeah, its head's still intact. Well, it's missing an eye now. It has a crossbow bolt through one of its eyes.
I'm gonna look at it. This kind of looks like my uncle.
Oh,
I hope this isn't your uncle.
Well, no, he's not
It's-
like a four-legged creature, but
The face is similar. Oh my god. Probably anything you want to do, or Morgan?
Morgan, if you have something, go right ahead.
The only thing I was kind of thinking is maybe try to harvest some of the scales from its wings.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
What do I roll?
Give me. I'd say also give me like a medicine check.
can I help her
For you to-
since I have my surgical equipment out?
Yeah, absolutely. So roll medicine with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with a natural 20, you are able to pluck off scales. Give me a 2d12 roll.
Well, 13.
13. You take 13 scales off of its wings.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
And
so Balube is standing there, just like staring at his hands, like kind of bewildered. And I look around to see if I catch eye with anybody else who just like, I'm just like dumbfounded. And now I'm just trying to like seek, like not validation, but just I want to see if anybody's like aware that I'm alive.
like, holy shit, you were the one who landed the final blow with this magnificent light
Okay.
tadpole.
Could it be me since I've spent some time with Pablupe? I catch his eye and I say, holy shit, how did you do that? Where'd that tadpole even come from? It was like glowing.
I have no idea.
Like, did you have a tadpole on you? Was that a real tadpole? What?
Well, back in the day of my training with Quirka, he said that we really have to reach deep sometimes, and you know, we all have it within us, a little bit of the tadpole, and yeah.
And I roll like religion or something to see if I can remember anything.
Yeah, go ahead. Since you're not too familiar with the frog folk, I'd say roll religion, but roll it with disadvantage.
I was just thinking because of my time in the celestial realm.
That's true.
Well, that's a 1.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind
you-
of fitting.
Your disadvantage.
This is the swamp.
Well, yeah, there's not really a god that you can think of that would would bestow these kinds of powers specifically, and especially not on someone who lived in the swamp but wasn't a frog. You don't know how he got these holy frog powers.
Oh gosh, Malira. This is gonna be a great time.
I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna have to watch you do that again someday. Do you think you could replicate that sometime for me?
I've never done it before. I don't know. I'll try. For you, Marika, anything.
Oh my god. All right, so you guys, as the night progresses, you finish up collecting what you want to collect off of this creature that's just laying there now. But the night continues on. You guys,
Is this? I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
Technically it's an interrupted long rest, but
Got it.
I'll let you guys have the benefits of a full long rest, even with the combat that you guys just had.
Heck yeah.
Yay! Well, if that's the case, could I do some? I guess that encounter shook me, so I feel unsafe. So, because I am an artificer, I can infuse items during a long rest, I think.
Okay.
It
sounds like it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with
So it's just this
artificers.
infuse item, and then when I go to action, okay, where is it? Oh no, it's not spells. It's under inventory. It tells me the infusions I can do. So I guess I
Okay.
tell everyone, like, do you want me to make any modifications to your armor? I've got a couple of things here that I could help with.
I don't wear armor, unfortunately. Kinda interferes with my touch with the weave.
Okay. Do I have armor?
Yeah, I mean, it's two. Reading it right now, it looks like it's two non-magical objects. So it doesn't have to technically be armor. It could be anything, as long as it's a non-magical
Oh,
item.
can I do like two? I guess I'm a little confused about my artificer, right? So is it 2 imbues per long rest, or I can only do 2 at a time?
Looking at it, fusion remains in an item indefinitely. Whenever you finish longer, you touch up to 2 non-magical items. Viewing them, it looks like you can basically turn 2 non-magical items into a magic item with your infusions. And the infusion on that item remains indefinitely until you decide either you die or you get rid of the magic knowledge of the infusion, or you go to
I'm
infuse
guessing
something
what
else.
Yeah. So what I'm asking is,
You can have up to
after-
right now. You can have up to 2 items infused.
Oh, okay, okay. So I
And
guess
if you
I
do,
asked
if
y'all,
you do like a third infusion, one of the items you had before will become
okay.
uninfused.
Well, I guess I ask everybody if they want anything infused. That I can do a little tinkering and upgrade their weapons a little bit if anybody wants it.
Yeah, it
What
can be
kind of
swords, daggers.
Yeah, well, I can. Let's see. I've got a special thing here that'll make your weapon return to you. It's got some magnets in it, That if I put a magnet on you and a magnet on that, it's
I love
She
the
didn't
very
let her finish talking. She just held a dagger.
I love the very grounded stuff you guys are doing with your spells.
Oh.
I cast silvery barbs.
Okay.
What do? I throw a
Yeah,
rock.
I can make your daggers return to you if you'd like that. I can also
Make your daggers by attaching magnets to you both.
I can also add some of this hard bark I found to your armor that'll give it a little bit of a defense boost. And I found these really weird spike balls that I can put on your weapons to make it hit a little harder too.
Just the return for me. What do you want for it?
Nothing. If you just share your blood samples with me, I'd be more than happy to infuse this for you.
She's gonna put her dagger back and back away.
Wow.
You don't want to share your blood vials? I just need a little bit for some research.
My blood or the wyvern blood? The wyvern blood you can
No, the
have.
wyvern blood.
Ah,
The samples that you were collecting.
Yeah, it's the samples that we collected.
okay.
Not
She's
your
gonna
blood.
hand her. She's gonna hand her a vial of blood, bile, spikes, and saliva.
Okay, well, I don't know how much time it takes my character to do this, but I will add all the
It says-
magnetized bits.
It says once you finish a long rest, so I would assume
I'll just be working on
just
it.
whenever the rest ends.
Hey, yo, Malika, you got any more of those? Does she have any more of those?
I don't know.
Like, can she do more augmentations? I guess is what I'm asking.
She can do 2 right now. So she's doing 1 for Astrid, and if she wants to, she can do 1 for you as well.
Hold on, give me a second. I need a minute to Google something. Do you need a crystal to create a homunculus servant? I'm so confused, but oh yeah,
I'm
you
not.
need a gem or a crystal worth of. Okay, I don't have that yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I can make an infusion for you too, Pablupe. You want your axe to be able to come back to you? You want to be able to throw it?
Oh no, I always hold on to my axe. I would never throw it.
Well, what do you want me to do for you then?
Well, you said something about some bark. Down in the swamp, we use bark to do all sorts of things. I'd love some bark on my armor. I think that'd look really cool.
Okay. Give me your armor and I'll work on it right after I finish what's her face's.
Alright, I will hand over my chainmail.
After I finish Astrid's.
My heavy armor gets
Okay.
heavy. Nice.
And just so you know, just for y'all,
Clonk,
for
clonk,
like
clonk.
for like if you're calculating your damage, the returning weapon gets a +1 bonus to attack damage. To attack and damage
Nice.
rolls, and it
Nice.
returns to your hand immediately after you use a ranged attack. And for you,
Peblupe is changing his
it will
mind. No, I'm
add a
kidding.
+1 bonus to your armor class.
Ooh, okay.
Nice. You're up to what?
I'll be, at,
19?
I'll be at 19. How do I add that, though? Is it anything I can do in here? Or I could probably keep track of it in my brain.
If you click on your armor class and I
Oh.
think customize,
If you hit customize, you can basically.
but keep in mind that's gonna last until she does something else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, really? It's like per...
Yeah,
Oh, she only
The
got,
infusion is permanent until
she
she
decides to do
infuses
a new
something else.
infusion.
Like...
yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Which I may at some point.
Okay. Well, but then I'm gonna have to remember that. I'll try my
Well,
best.
I will tell you when
Okay.
I do another infusion that yours is good, like who I'm taking it from.
Okay. I literally wrote Malika. My character thinks it's your... I actually am convinced it's your name.
Wow, that's rude.
Got the
Alright.
Elden Ring on the brain, I think. A
I
little
think
bit.
so. I'm not sure.
All right. So you guys, does anybody else want to do anything for the night, or just rest up until the morning?
I think I'm good just to rest.
I'll rest.
Rest.
Yes.
Rest while you do your infusions.
Yes.
You rest as well. Asher, you climbing back up to the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone, kind of lays down to rest. With the seeming threat is defeated. You guys sleep, and it's an uneventful night until you wake up. The sun is just a little bit above the horizon. The dawn has kind of started. Birds are chirping and all that in the trees near you guys. And as you wake up, you see the pathway towards the capital is cleared up. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the morning, or just set out right away?
My character is fast asleep.
You are still asleep despite the sun being up.
Frogs be frogging.
Yes, frogs.
Good, frogs are more nocturnal.
I should have buried myself in dirt or something.
Oh my god. No, you got your little bedroll to bury yourself in.
Yeah, I'm completely inside my bedroll.
You look like a cocoon. So you guys wake up sans Pablupe. He is still within his bedroll.
Are we still sleeping next to this corpse?
Yeah, it's still there.
Jeez.
It's not gone. It's still there.
I moved my tent.
It's nice to do like a science experiment too.
Yeah, it's missing. It's yeah. The blood is mostly gone, aside from the stuff that seeped into the dirt. But it's not actively bleeding. I don't know what other stuff you dissected off this thing. I think you took its one eye or some saliva or something like that. But yeah, no, the body's still there.
Can we make a trophy out of it?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I would say, if anything, you could probably take a tail spike or something like that. Its head would be too big for you guys to kind of just carry around.
We get
Take
that
a
card.
tail.
Sorry, no. Bad idea.
I
Bad
got-
idea. Intrusive thoughts.
Go back and get the cart.
All right.
I guess we should wake that one up.
Do we have to?
I mean, feels kind of bad if we just left him.
Probably you wake up 2 hours later, everyone's gone.
I was ready for that to happen.
I mean,
That would have been spicy. I mean, it could still happen.
Morgan's gonna look at the other two that were traveling with him. It's like, is he always like this?
Dude, guys, you are literally my two best friends. One of you has to say something. You're just gonna leave me here?
I asked if
She does kind of she's looking back and forth between you, Clawpaw, and you, Malira, asking is
always
Pablupe
what
kind of always
do you
like
mean?
this?
I mean, you should probably wake him up, yeah?
Give him 2 minutes.
That's such a
2
cat
minutes
reference.
past Pablupe. Do you wake up?
Huh? I'll wake up. Yeah, I'm starting to stare.
Okay.
I hear people
You guys-
moving around me. Yeah.
Everyone's walking back and forth in the camp, kind of gathering stuff up, and you do hear, along with some vibrations along the ground, you realize people are awake and kind of gathering their things.
Astrid's gonna offer everybody some bread.
You say bread?
On that bread?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bread.
Ooh.
What kind of bread?
Fancy artisan bread.
You guys notice as Peplupe finally pops his head out of his bedroll.
I think there was an inquiry as to what type of bread this is.
Like a fancy artisan.
Oh.
It's an
There's a
artisanal
painting
bread.
on it.
Do what?
Has a painting in the bread.
Yeah, it's like a little tulip.
Oh my goodness.
Is this cinnamon?
Yeah. You're not allergic? Cats have
I'll
cinnamon?
find out.
Regular cats? I don't know. Tabaxi? Probably a little different.
Eat it whole.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, okay.
Has Pippa had bread?
well, in this current moment, I am like scrambling all my stuff and chasing after you guys like an anime character.
We didn't leave you.
Well, yeah, no, we were just. Oh, wait, I thought you guys were walking. I'm sorry. I'm
No. They've
I'm
like
brain dead.
gather stuff
Okay.
in camp together. You know,
Oh.
pacing amongst the camp, but you guys haven't left yet.
What you guys got there?
Red.
bread.
Bread. Kind of looks like.
I wouldn't say you've had bread before.
I'll
Yeah,
offer
no,
you some.
definitely not.
It's like what they use for beer.
Beer. Oh, wait. Did you and I
I'm also
have that
gonna-
when we were in the city?
hmm We had liquid bread.
Liquid bread.
Bread. Oh my
Wait,
god.
so do they take the beer and they make it hard?
I don't know.
It's not like
It's a bit different.
beer. No.
Does it taste like beer?
No.
No.
Oh, good, because beer was kind of gross. And it made me feel really, really weird.
Can I just be in like the background, just like making a face of disgust as I nibble some of my honey? Because how dare you eat something as simple as bread?
She offered everyone bread.
Stale
I'm offering
bread.
everybody cinnamon bread.
Oh,
It's a
cinnamon
fancy-
bread.
It
It's
was
a
like
fancy
artisan-
cinnamon bread.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna
Artisan
offer
cinnamon bread.
You
some.
guys are eating regular bread. I'm so confused. now.
No.
No, it's
No.
like a fancy artisan cinnamon bread. There's a little
Okay.
tulip design on it.
I'm also gonna offer jerky to everyone.
And the jerky is this teriyaki?
Just
Otherworldly
beef.
knowledge of teriyaki foods has
What
entered
is-
your brain.
Teriyaki.
It's just seasoned beef.
Oh, thank you. Also, thanks for saving my life yesterday.
No problem.
The spikes probably would have hurt really bad.
Yeah, I've had a feeling that thing wouldn't. Not gonna be friendly.
I'm still at a 34 for today. She says, at least she could save someone.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Now that it's light out, everyone else, if you look at Astrid, you also notice her skin's a
She's
little bit more
covering up.
sallow.
Just like
It's-
her face kind of drops at that comment, and it's just like, yeah.
Astrid
You
is
have, like,
hood up, gloves on.
You have like a
She's-
scarf face mask kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is it cold
It's
outside?
obscuring.
From her, it is, yeah.
It's temperate. It's not cold. It's not super warm, but
I don't know if it's cold for you guys. I got all this fur on.
like it's something you can take off. Oh my god. All right. Everyone prepared?
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do? Biblupa, you've just woken up.
Hey,
We're
we're
offered
good.
bread.
Good to go.
And jerky.
And jerky.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to see the city?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Are
So
there
you
like
guys
normally big lion creatures with wings around the city?
No, that's the first I've seen of them.
This is definitely what killed that caravan.
They fought a good fight, but they didn't fight good as us.
They were
God.
unarmed and transporting herbs.
Well, that was their mistake. They should have brought some weapons. Kroger says you never should leave the swamp without weapons.
Not everyone can fight like that.
Well, I have a lot to learn.
Oh, ain't that true? So as you guys pack up your things, finally, you kind of leave the corpse where it is, because dragging that thing, and kind of leave it for any scavengers that might come by to pick at it and stuff like that, and you guys take off. And make the last of your little bit of a trip towards the capital city.
Da, da, da.
And as you guys, let me add you in because I forgot to do that.
Is there capital city music?
Hold on.
Okay, sorry. I'm just really excited.
Not the ASMR whispers.
God damn it. Fucking music keeps breaking. As you guys pass through, walk up the path, you kind of see the hill coming into view with the walls of the city stretching up above them, passing through the trees and these what seem like impossibly tall walls. You guys walk up towards the city. You passed a couple carts going up and down the path. As you guys walked up, you can't see beyond the huge gate. But you guys are now on approach to the capital city of Avalora.
Ooh.
Place is huge.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can't see up the hill or beyond the walls, but the walls are huge.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, as you guys are walking, you see, from behind you, you kind of hear it up in the sky. You see a Spelljammer ship fly in, and from like one of the walls over towards beyond the trees, you see another Spelljammer ship like fly out. Like there's definitely air commerce coming in right now. It's it's daytime, it's the morning, and the city definitely looks to be lively with people passing in and out of the front gates there and everything.
Is it separated by districts? Would we know that?
Yeah, you would know that. Though you are currently walking up towards the one of the middle class districts on this southwestern end of the city. Moderately sized homes, and this is where the library is. You walk in, but you would know that you'd have to walk through this section beyond that to get to the marketplace and everything like that.
And where would Brambles be?
Brambles is in the marketplace. Brambles is this place right here on the map.
Okay.
Could you do that again? I wasn't zoomed out.
Oh. This is Brambles right here.
Sweet. Thank you.
And that is one section one place you guys know you want to visit as you are here. As you walk up, you kind of notice there's a couple of guards stationed at the gate, as any large city such as this. And they seem to be checking people entering and leaving, making sure no funny business is going on. So as you guys walk up, a cart has just been let through, and the guard that's standing there turns and says, "Oi, state your business here in the capital."
We're on guild business. She's gonna hold up her Raven Song pen.
Guild business, yes, I see. Raven Song. Good guild, that. What about the rest of you?
They're with me.
Oh, you guys are traveling as party together, I see. And he kind of looks at the other guard with him, and he nods. This pretty hulkingly big guard, in full armor. He's got a sword over his shoulder, like a huge sword just kind of held over his shoulder. He's got what looks to be some kind of rifle or something strapped across his back. And he says, "All right, guild business. You guys can be let in. Just be careful. We've been checking carts and people coming in and out, as there's been some increasingly strange happenings in the city lately."
She's gonna pull out 5 silver and say thanks for making it easy. And hands him 5 silver.
He takes the 5 silver from you and he nods. He's like, "Oh, thank you very much." And he kind of looks, he's covered in armor. He doesn't really have like a pocket or a bag or anything like that. And he turns around and quickly puts it on like a little ledge behind them, and turns back to face you with the other guard who's across from him.
Well, we're going to Brambles. I don't know about the rest of you.
Brambles. I've heard they've been,
Oh, we're still talking to him.
I figured. He's standing right there.
I would have assumed she said that as they walk in.
As you guys walk in, okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. The
I
guard's
kind of
"Be
like
careful!"
that. I kind of like that
Ramble.
awkward.
To stock up on some supplies, but I might go look for my guild after this.
He's still talking. Yeah, he thinks you guys walk past as you say that, and he's like, he still thinks you're inviting conversation. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Be careful.
Can I swipe
Like-
the silver? It's just
Yeah,
on
sure.
the ledge behind him, right?
Yeah, but he's standing right there. I mean,
Yeah, but it's
And he's-
behind him.
Let him try.
all right, go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Beautiful.
I rolled a 1.
Rolled a 1.
No.
Oh no. Fuck.
No.
he notices you go for the silver that he just put on. He literally just put it on the ledge behind him, so he knows it's there, and he's watching you guys intently because they're like, he has to make sure that everyone entering the city's not harboring anything bad on them. And he grabs your arm and he's like, "What do you think you're doing?"
I just wanted to see what kind of silver you guys use out here. I've never been to the capital.
He's got a full helmet on, but you can tell he's squinting at you, and he's like, "I don't believe it. Get going. I better not hear more of your shenanigans." And he throws you back towards the group, and puts an extra hand on his sword, holding it over his shoulder, and he's staring you down now.
I just put my hands up and walk away.
It's a bold move for a measly 5 silver.
It seemed pretty easy at the time.
I'd be more careful in a city like this.
Is it dangerous?
As you guys walk in, you can kind of hear from behind you. The guards, he's talking to his other guard. He's like, "Everett, let the captain know we got some riffraff heading into the city." And Emmerich salutes him, and he turns to a window that's behind him, and he's talking to someone, and suddenly a smaller human comes running out the door and runs into the city.
Well, between various guilds and now you see the guard, I kind of want to be careful.
Try to keep your paws clean.
Okay.
Going to send.
Is there a bath I
know if
can
you
go
want to
to?
Not that kind of
put an image of. That's what the guards.
Is
look
there a
like.
bath that he can go to?
A bath? I mean, there's a bathhouse probably somewhere in the market district. Yeah, I mean the inns have baths.
And the
Yeah, it's
market-
not. I can't say you walk up to someone's house and be like, "Hey, can I use your bath?" But
in
if
the
you
market
guys-
district, please.
there's
And
there's
Kokobe
inns.
with you.
The market?
Market district.
Hey, Piplupe, you want to get a bath? I
Bath?
know you covered yourself with dirt last night.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's kind of how we do things. What's a bath?
It's like pond water, but warm.
Warm pond water. Count me in.
With oils and things that make you smell nice.
Eh?
You have to keep my paws clean.
Hey, the lady says to do it.
All right, so the two of you are going to one of the inns, I guess. Are you guys splitting up?
It seems that way. We're going on a spa date.
Oh boy.
Well, do you guys want us to join you? Or this is something you gotta do?
Morgan probably feels like that these two can't be trusted alone. And just probably goes I think it's best if we stick together for now.
We're headed to Bramble's Botanicals, which is also in the market district.
Oh, it's good.
You're welcome to join us.
Follow your lead.
Also,
Claw paw.
I have
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's some guild business I could do at the bathhouse while I'm there.
Okay.
All right, so you guys enter the city, and you are on your way to Brambles.
Yep.
Would you want to say Pet Bouple?
I guess we'll just take a rain check.
No, you
I mean,
can
we're
tell
headed
me
there
anything,
anyways.
Pet Bouple.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you guys walk in. You're walking the streets. It's the biggest city. They're
Guys, walk, guys.
pretty. They're
Walk.
walk. Damn it.
Why is nobody
Um,
walking?
You writing notes?
Right, I'll walk you guys. Don't worry.
I was gonna say you can also just
Thanks.
you can also drag a group.
Yeah, you can
Good to
just select the whole group if you want to. Just what?
Group walking.
So you guys head up towards Brambles. As you guys walk through the city, streets are pretty lively. You know, there's a ton of people. You do notice a couple people as you entered. Some people look a little uneasy, a little nervous. That you can kind of assume lends a little bit of credence to what the guards were saying. As you know, there's some strange happenings in the city and everything like that. But for the most part, people seem to be minding their own business generally. No one really seems to be interrupting anyone as they walk. People having some conversations along the side and everything like that. But a walk into the city, and you've made it to Brambles. You know, as you approach Brambles, there's a lot of, surrounded by trees and stuff. The front wall of the place has all kinds of sunflowers and stuff like that. The ground is covered in pink petals. As you walk into Brambles, you notice, at least to Morgan and you, Astrid, you guys notice it seems a lot busier in here than it normally would be otherwise. You know, you walk in, there's rows and rows of shelves of plants and everything like that. And you know, as you guys walk through, you notice Bramble's kind of like flitting between all of the different rows of shelves and everything like that, trying to help as many people as she can. But it seems a lot busier in here than it otherwise normally would be.
I say to Astrid and Morgan, seems busier than usual in here, doesn't it?
Just thinking that myself.
Well,
What's going on?
one of her helps just died, so
It
could
seems
imagine.
also true.
But she doesn't know that, does she?
No, that's why we're
We don't
here.
think so.
You'd think if they lost that big wagon of things that they wouldn't have as much supply, but they seem to be doing very well.
Yeah, you guys would know that, Bramble generally keeps her supply levels pretty high. She always tends to have stuff that anyone might need coming into the shop, especially given she's kind of like the go-to herbalist in the city.
Do we see her anywhere?
As you guys walked in, you know what Bramble looks like. It's a Harangon, rabbit, humanoid-looking rabbit jumping around between the shelves, and you just saw her run. Beyond this one, seemingly it looked like she was intent. She was carrying a couple herbs in a basket as she was walking pretty quickly down the aisle to help someone.
Well, I suppose it's time to deliver the bad news.
Discreetly.
Yes.
I guess we'll go find Bramble.
All right, so you guys walk over. As you walk over to this aisle here, You notice her just with someone. She's kind of pulling herbs and stuff out of the basket that she has with her and like handing it to the person shopping. And you can kind of see her. She's like, this one's good for, tea, and this one's good for flavoring your foods. And like as she's like giving advice on the stuff she's handing to this person.
Astra's just gonna stand back and clear her throat.
But before we start, is there no reaction from Pablupe, who has never seen a store like this in his life?
I was just waiting for the right moment, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, no, you can say as you guys walked in.
Malika, what is this place? I've never seen any of these plants in the swamp before. And everybody's just like looking at them, like they want them.
Oh, Pablupe, that's because these plants aren't all from the swamp. They're from all over the world, or all over the continent and the world. Some of them get shipped in from other continents.
Huh?
Do you know what a continent is, Pablupe?
Well, there's this plant that grows on the edge of the swamp. They call it cotton, and then there's another one. It's called mint. Is that what you mean?
Oh goodness.
Cotton mint. Okay.
Astrid's visibly cringing.
Morgan is pinching the bridge of her nose.
Wait, Pablupe, have you seen an ocean before, or water that's not the swamp?
No. Ocean?
Oh my god. Well, all you need to know, Pablupe, is that all of these plants are from outside the swamp. Well, most of them. Some of them are from the swamp.
Wow.
The
city is great.
For various reasons.
Yeah, as you're standing there, Pablupe, a kobold walks past you wearing an apron that has botanicals, Bramble's botanical symbol on it, and he walks past you carrying a bunch of herbs, as he goes to help someone else.
I immediately pull out my battle axe.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Whoa.
It's a kobold!
He's very clearly working there.
That's someone that works here.
Yeah,
They're
you would know
fine.
that's Chai. That's Chai Vara.
This is friend, not foe, friend.
What?
As you guys scramble. Astrid, you said you cleared your throat. As Malari, you're also like, whoa, Pablupe. Bramble finally turns around and is like, oh, Astrid, Morgan, what are you guys doing here?
She
I
doesn't
think we
recognize
should-
me. What about me? Come on.
You're kind of around the corners behind the shelf. She doesn't see you
Oh,
with
sure,
them.
okay.
You're a
Unless you want to walk in.
few
Unless you want to walk into view.
We should speak privately.
She kind of she looks at you, with the basket of herbs and stuff that she's carrying, and she's like, "Oh, something happened?"
You can
Yeah.
say that.
Something happened.
She's like, well, okay. Let's go over up to my personal space then, and you guys can tell me what's going on." And she kind of walks past you, and glances over, and she's like, "Oh, and who are oh, Malira, there you are." And she's like, "Who are these other two?"
Oh, hey, Bramble. These are some friends that accompanied us. We were trapped. I got lost in the swamp, and these folks helped me out. This is Pablupe. This is his first time, in civilization.
And she kind of looks at you. She's like, Pablupe, huh? First time in the city? But you said you're from the swamp?
Yes, ma'am, from the bog. Born and raised. Well, kind of.
She's like, she nods and she's like, well, you're welcome to accompany us. I guess they have some information for me, but when we're all done, if you notice behind me, and she like throws she hooks the thumb over behind her shoulder, and you look behind her, and there's like a more dimly lit like area behind some curtains. She's like, there's some mushrooms and stuff back there you might be interested in too.
Oh boy! Immediately runs.
And she stands there. She's like, okay. And he's like, and you are looking at you, Bubba.
Oh. Nice to meet you.
She's like, nice to meet you. And she, sticks her hand out for a handshake.
Maybe we should
They shake
go
your
get a blueberry.
And she's like, oh, and you needed to talk, right? And she's like,
Yeah.
drop the dice. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go up there. I guess if you need to go get your friend, go ahead. And I'll be waiting for you guys. And she kind of walks up to her
Hey,
area.
maybe you should come with us for this. We can look at the mushrooms later.
Oh, okay.
You notice there's shelves on shelves and like potted mushrooms and shelves full of mushrooms and
Yeah, I really didn't get very far. As soon as I got in there, I was just like stun locked by mushroom, sheer mushroom.
What's this thing in front of me?
oh, that's they do a lot of experimentation there with like some herbs. They do a little bit of alchemy here. Like if people have herbs that they want to mix into like potions right away, they do have a table for it, and that's kind of what that is.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like some tools there, mortar and pestle. There's vials of stuff, empty and full. Some filled just with water and the like and stuff like that. So she's sitting at her desk and she kind of puts the basket she had of herbs sitting on it, and she turns to you guys and she's like, well, you guys seem really concerned.
She's gonna
Can
pull
I-
out the note.
Can I say something? You might want to. Oh, is she already sitting?
She's, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna.
You could be
say
like, you might want to sit down for this,
for
and she just
it.
looks down at the chair that she's in.
Ash is gonna pull out the note and the pen.
So she notices the note that you pull out, and she's kind of intrigued, but she doesn't recognize it right away until you pull out the little pin brooch that she knows she gives to all of her shop assistants. And you can and you can see her expression kind of dims immediately, and she reaches out and she takes the note and everything, and she's like, damn it, I told her to be careful. She kind of sets the note and the pin on the desk where she is, and she looks at you and she's like, what happened?
It looked like they were attacked by something large.
We did encounter was it a griffin?
No.
No,
We did
you don't know the name of the
unknown
creature.
creature.
I give her one of the scales that we got.
So you give her the scale and she kind of holds it in her hand, and she holds it up and looks at it, and she's like, it's a dragon scale? What?
It had wings of a dragon.
It had
And
wings of a
Elias says,
dragon?
it's nothing like I've ever
Yeah.
seen before. Nothing from this plane, I don't think.
Lion head, wings of a dragon, spiked tail. Does that sound familiar?
She kind of looks at you, and you can see her running the thoughts through her head, but she finally shakes her head no, and she's like, no, I don't recognize it. I've been hearing talks around the city. The city guard captain has been saying there's been, strange creatures that he has heard reports of from the guards at the gates, and she kind of sighs and, puts her head in her hands on her desk, and you can see little droplets of water just kind of hit the desk, and she's like, I told her to be careful. I told her to be careful.
Unfortunately, I don't think being careful would have been enough. If it was the same creature that attacked us, and I don't think it would have mattered.
And I chime in, it could have happened to anybody.
Really, it could have.
Like, can you tell, was it quick? Could you tell? Like, did she didn't suffer, did she?
It looked like it
Ashid's
happened
gonna-
really fast.
I kneel down and put it. And just kind of hold her hands. No, she didn't suffer.
Like, she kind of wipes a tear from her eyes, and she's like, I guess I could take a little bit of solace in that. Where did it happen?
Not too far from here on the main road.
At a crossroads.
I mean, there's a lot of those,
It
but
seemed like she was on her way leaving the swamp. The wagon was full of herbs.
she must have been on her way back then. And she sighs. She's like, I sent her over there because I was running low on a couple things, and you see she's kind of like trembling a little bit. Just she's obviously upset, very upset that she takes a lot of pride in helping out the people that work for her and the city at large and stuff like that with herbs, and she's trying to gather herself a little bit.
You couldn't have known what was out there. Hell, the city guard doesn't know what's out there.
You see, she sniffles a little bit. She's like, "Yeah, I guess you're right, but it's still awful,
She was very sweet and helpful.
She was. I thank you guys for coming to tell me about this.
Of course. You always take good care of us.
And she nods at you, and she kind of glances around the room, notices Clawpaw kind of sitting on her bed, and Pebble standing off to the side. And she kind of looks at you all collectively, and she's like, well, I thank you for this. Any herbs and stuff you need today, it's on the house.
I'd be careful with that offer. You know us.
Yeah, I do know you. And she kind of laughs a little bit. She's like,
guild members or 3 guild members.
She laughs. She laughs at that, and she's like, "Yeah, I know the guilds you work at," and she's like, "And I know you wouldn't do me dirty or anything like that, but seriously, if you guys need anything, just let me know."
Is there anything you could possibly need?
She kind of looks at the note and the brooch that's sitting on the desk. She's like, "No, I guess I'll call the captain and call for the captain and see if he can send out a patrol or something to collect the cart, and hopefully whatever they can as well." She kind of Pebble Bay's very sneakily. There's a cat right there, by the way.
That's yeah.
Yeah, you guys, Morgan, Astrid, Malara, there's a couple of just regular cats that, like shop cats. They just kind of.
One in the corner.
There's another one in the corner. Yeah, there was one at the front door when you guys walked in too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
goodness.
right there at the very front.
I completely missed it.
Would this be Poblupe's first time seeing a cat?
I am doing my classic staring at something. So you perceive.
I would say yes. This would be the first time you've seen just a regular cat. They don't exactly frequent the mucks of the swamp.
I've seen like jaguars and stuff. Well, whatever
It looks like
would exist in this.
a mini Clawpaw.
Yeah. Hey, Clawpaw.
You can look back between Clawpaw and the cat, and then Clawpaw and then the cat.
Yeah. Hey, Clawpaw. Is this one of those cousins you keep talking about?
No.
Well, do you know this guy?
The cat just looks at you guys and goes, meow.
He said hello.
Oh, hey, little guy.
He looks at you and goes, meow.
I don't know if I want to say that.
Meow?
Yeah. He does look a little weird.
What,
He's
me?
not weird, I say, as I stroke the cat's ears.
No one that he was saying that about him, but
Oh.
The cat kind of purrs as you scratch behind its ears.
Well, thank you, Malika. I think I'm perfectly normal.
He's a good guy.
Well, I grab a basket and I start shopping because, girl,
You start looking for stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to do a little bit of herb shopping as as you so please.
I want to look for something specifically either new or exotic / rare.
Okay, hold on. You're welcome to take a look around and see what's new and anything. And Bramble kind of looks. He's like, again, if you need anything, just I guess I'll be up here. And she kind of takes the note and opens it and ponders over the words of the note.
She's gonna leave a little raven token on the desk for her. Just let us know if you need anything.
You see, she doesn't tear away her attention from the note, but she nods at you and continues to read the. I think the way you just went off the balcony.
Spider climb.
I think all of us except for Clawpaw came up by floating somehow.
You guys all just went. He went. Woo!
Yep. Wait, why am I down here? I'm still at the cat.
You're just enraptured by this cat.
It's cool. Now I'm petting it. It's like something completely new. Because I saw Malira touch it, and I'm like, oh, now I can touch.
Yeah, so as you're petting the cat, and it's like brushing up against your legs and purring.
Hell yeah. I look around Bramble's office.
I mean, it's pretty. There's books on shelves and everything like that, and there's a couple cabinets and everything. There's a bed that she uses for when she, has overnights at the shop, to make sure that everything is in order. Just if it's a busy day, she often stays overnight and sleeps here, just to make sure things are prepped for the next day.
What about this
Why is
plant
this
that we're
room
next
so
to?
big?
Oh, sorry.
The plant that you're next to?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like. I mean, you wouldn't know what a bonsai tree is as yourself, but it kind of looks like a bonsai tree. But like a very large bonsai tree.
Can I ask Bramble why this room's so big?
You go to ask her that, and she does not pay attention to anything you said. Her attention is fully in the note, and you can see her kind of mouthing the words of the note to herself over and over and over again.
I'll lean down to the cat.
The cat looks up at you.
Where's your smelliest herbs?
The cat kind of cocks its head and goes, meow,
Meow.
meow. And it kind of looks off the ledge past where Morgan and Astrid are at the shelf, past there over to probably like over here. You can tell it kind of understands what you're saying, and it just kind of like points over there because it knows that's where like it tends to experience the strongest sense.
Is that where the catnip is?
Maybe.
We have to go.
It definitely is where the catnip is, but it doesn't communicate that.
Thank you. And I like rub his chin and go down the stairs.
He goes meow and then watches you walk down the stairs.
Hey, Claw, get back here. I start chasing after him.
Okay. So you go chasing after him. Myra, what are you up to?
Huh? Oh, I'm still shopping.
You're down. Oh, okay. You're down. You're down
I'm
shopping for stuff.
Shopping with mushrooms. I'm getting vials. I took that offer very seriously.
Yeah, of course.
Not for myself.
Of course.
Astrid's only going to take a couple of rare herbs and also catnip later for science.
All right, so you grab. There's a couple herbs you don't recognize. There's this like a white bell-shaped flower that's on one of them. There's on another one. There's one that looks like some gnarled roots that you've not really seen before. They don't smell or anything like that, but they're warm to the touch.
I'm just
What
gonna
was the touch? What did you say?
take my small bundles of like my usual stuff.
Just there's a couple new herbs that you're looking around that you haven't seen before.
I want to investigate those herbs.
Which ones? Both of them?
Sure.
Okay. Which one do you want to do first? Unless you just want to give me a nature roll for a general check.
I barely heard how you described them, so
One was like warm to the touch, kind of gnarled roots. Another one's like a white bell shaped
the
flower.
roots.
Okay.
I'd
You
like to
kind of
help her.
okay.
Me
You
too,
guys
me
invest.
too, me too.
You guys all help each other with these. Which one are you doing? The roots.
I'm doing the roots.
You
I don't know
kinda
if
look-
someone wants to do the other one.
I think because they're helping you out with. Well, I'll give you both. Just give me some nature rolls with advantage,
And this is a D20.
plus whatever your nature is.
18 plus 4.
I just got a 14 plus 5. 19.
Okay.
Oh god.
The 22.
So with your nature rolls, obviously you've never seen these herbs before, but you can tell with the roots themselves, if you chop them up and stuff like that, they can be used in some kind of way to impart some kind of cold resistance or defense against the cold.
Ooh.
The other one looks like it might have some kind of healing properties, this white bell of a flower. But you kind of get the sense that looking at it right now in the day, it doesn't seem like it's fully open, the flower. You get the idea that if you wait until the moon is overhead, the bell might open up some more and you might be able to get better use out of it.
Mm.
I'm sorry,
Is
what
it-
did the
is it-
roots do?
The roots give
Cold
you
resistance.
some kind of cold defense against the cold. You guys can be a little creative with it depending on how you use it, but you can get the sense that the warmth of it will be imparted upon you, and you'll have some kind of resistance against cold, depending on how you prep it.
Are we allowed to purchase these?
Yeah.
/ take these while
Mhm.
Yeah,
take
I was
one
just
of them?
taking the rare things, so a couple rare things, so I would have pocketed
I'll be like,
these.
this will be an interesting thing to study. I wonder what we could use these for.
Mhm.
And you said the little white flowers, are they like live plants or?
Yeah, not everything in here is like potted or technically alive. There's a lot of dried
Potted.
herbs and stuff like that. This one appears to be potted and being kept alive.
Ooh, that's so exciting. Sorry. I'll be excited to watch this one grow. Maybe its seeds will do something cool too.
Right, you can carry it then.
Looks at Pablupe. You're gonna carry
Huh?
it.
You see her holding this pot with this flower that it ends in a white bell looking kind of thing.
I have to carry this?
Sure. We can have to
On
find a
second
way to attach
I'll carry it.
it. Just attach it to your backpack.
No.
Right. We could spend all day here, but we shouldn't. We should, we should let Brimble grieve and also tend to business.
Yeah, so you guys go to walk. You see the other two assistants, Fianara and Chai. As Bramble's up there, you see them running about the shop, carrying all various herbs and everything like that, trying to tend to the other customers that are there.
Hey, Claw, Should we check out what the cat was talking about? As we're walking
He's
out.
digging into this
Yeah, but
plant.
that catnip was over here.
Where?
Over yonder, to the
And
east.
this row here. This is where the cat was pointing towards. Or seemingly gesturing towards.
I'm smelling the air.
It directs you right to this one specifically. Yeah, there on the bottom shelf, you see what you definitely notice what the cat was going for. It's catnip.
Hmm. This must be it.
I've never seen that one before.
The secret.
Can I take a sniff?
Sure. Hold it up to your nose.
I'm
Whoa!
gonna give a sniff to you.
Spicy!
Very spicy.
Nice.
The three of you are like trying to head out, and you notice that the other two have ducked into a different aisle.
How much can I take? How much do you think, Pebble?
She said, get whatever we want, so whatever.
Oh lords.
Mm. Is this like in a pot?
Yeah, it's definitely in a pot. You know, you're holding it just in your hands. There's two of them. There's one pot in your hands, and then there's another one sitting on the shelf.
Astrid took one earlier.
Take the pot, take the pot.
Oh, that's right. That's Asher did take one earlier.
Take another pot.
I'll pick up the pot.
Yes.
So you have both of the pots of catnip in your hands.
I just have one.
Oh, you only just have the one.
Because Astrid took the other.
Cleffa has one, I have the other.
Okay, so you guys
No. What about the mushrooms? What about the mushrooms?
suddenly you just go. Whoa!
What about the mushroom?
There are the mushrooms, yeah. Right along here appears to be kind of like a curtained off area that you can tell from here is a bit dimmer down here, just for the fungus to be able to grow better.
I mean, if everybody's intent on leaving, I don't want to hold us here any longer. We could always
keep
come
mushrooms.
back.
Did you need mushrooms for Blueberry?
Me, I don't need anything. Sorry. Do I need mushrooms? Not particularly. I have very. I'm not. My character is not naturally inclined. Well, actually, I think no, I'm not.
I mean, skill wise, but yeah, there's chanterelles, there's morels, there's red caps, there's all sorts of mushrooms on these little grow walls, essentially.
I'll pick up the most toxic and hallucinogenic ones.
Okay.
I pick up an assortment of them. I don't know what's what. I just take.
You just kind of go down the line.
Amanitas.
I was gonna say, yeah, amanitas, and
I take the mushrooms that are morels.
Maybe some real toxic ones. Get some destroying angels.
there's all sorts of mushrooms and stuff.
Mhm.
All right. So you guys finish up your little excursion here to Brambles,
One quick.
and you guys are heading out.
I
Yeah,
am,
what's up?
I am heading out. As I'm heading out, I glance at Chaivara, the kobold.
Yeah. And he just finishes up with the shopper that's here, and he turns around and he sees you look at him, and he kind of walks up to you. He's like, "Need some help?"
Glaring. I am glaring at him. Like angered glaring.
He's like, you could definitely tell he's a little intimidated. And he notices you standing there, Morgan. He's like, "Oh, Morgan, what are you doing here?"
Oh, just in town visiting.
"Oh, well, it's good to see you." And he turns. He's like, "Oh, hi, Astrid."
Hi, Chai.
What are you?
He kind of looks between you, and then he looks back at Peblupe, who's just fucking glaring at him, and he's like, "Do you know this guy?"
Not really. We kind of picked him up on the road.
And he
This is Peblupe.
kind of acknowledges that. He's like, "Peblupe, well, it's nice to meet you, I guess." And he full on like turns to the side and fucking runs down the aisle down this way. And he's like definitely wants to get away from your intimidating ass, looking just glaring at him.
Oh, Pablupe, we're gonna have to do something about your prejudice if you're gonna stay in the big city.
I put my mace away. I had it out behind my back.
Oh my god. Okay. With Chai out of sight now, he ran off to help someone else.
What was that about?
It looked like racism to me.
You know that guy, Peblupe?
No, but his kind back in the swamp are not friendly people.
Definitely racism.
You just say that offhandedly as you walk out the front doors.
Yep.
As you walk past, the cat at the front door is like, meow.
Oh,
Roll for perception. Oh, sorry.
For what? Noticing the cat at the front door?
Well, I mean, Clawpaw's the cat. You don't know what he said.
Oh yeah, Clawpaw, you you noticed that the cat's there. He went meow, and it's just saying goodbye.
yeah. Thank you. Goodbye to you too, friend.
So you guys, oh my god. So you guys leave the shop here, and you are now back in. Here's my thing. There it is. You guys have moved back into the city. Now, where did you guys want to go next?
Where do I clean my paws?
Oh, the bathhouse.
Bathhouse.
This would be the bathhouse here. This is the bathhouse. This is the Emberheart Guild.
Choices.
This is an inn. This is an inn.
Y'all, I'm famished.
I think the bathhouse has food.
Does the bathhouse have food? What do we know?
I mean, they serve like minor, like little snacks. You know, it's not really a place to eat, but in some of the spa rooms and stuff like that, they might serve little finger sandwiches and stuff like that.
Not sure it's gonna look awfully. I guess if you want hors d'oeuvres.
Huh?
What's an hors d'oeuvre?
I was waiting for it.
Small food. Finger food.
Some finger food?
Fingers?
Like chicken? Chicken wing?
Oh.
Not quite. I like
Nice.
little sandwiches and sweets.
Oh, I love sweet things.
Yeah, why don't we go get food there?
Yeah, the bathhouse here, guild here. This is a potion shop, guard center, dock tower.
Alright, bathhouse it is.
All right, so you guys go take a walk over to the bathhouse.
Mm.
Yes, you guys-
I want to ask Astrid. Why are there so many walls here?
Safety?
Inside a wall? Like
Segregation?
Wall? What?
Classism? Where do you want to start?
I've never heard any of these words. Please go on.
Oh,
And once again, Morgan is
Like
just
are the different
participating in the
clans in
bridge
each
orders.
wall or something?
she's gonna spread her hands out and just gesture vaguely. This is the market district. This is where people buy things. people in less fortunate districts probably could not come here.
Because of the wall?
Because they
Partially.
couldn't afford it.
Oh.
The walls are for guards to keep an eye out for those people, or people who might want to steal things.
Wait,
So they're always watching?
Always.
Weird. Creepy.
people here don't share everything?
No.
For the right amount of money, they do.
Money. Wait. Is that what you gave the guy at the gate?
She's gonna hold out a silver and hand it to Palupe.
Oh, I've seen these before. And I pull out my gold pouch.
That you inexplicably have, 15 gold in?
I've been collecting these in the swamp for years. And I show you the inside of my gold bag. Yes, there's 15 gold inside.
He opens the bag for you guys, and you see there's 15 gold coins in it.
That shit's gonna peek in. Cute.
Well, thanks. Would I be allowed in this area with this?
Yeah, you would.
Heck yeah. I now have money.
I didn't know they checked your money.
They don't. But you can't get very far without it.
No. I've gotten pretty far already.
In the city?
I mean, yeah, we've gone past 2 walls.
That's because we have we have Malika and then these two people, and then I point at Astrid and Morgan.
Malika.
Guys,
It's funny every time.
It's hard to argue. Yep, you made it this far. Good job.
We're pretty good. We're already city folk, am I right?
You know what the
Practically
best
natives.
part is, Pablupe?
yeah?
There are places that you can stash all your money too. They're called banks. So
Why would I give my
some
money
of
to
us
someone
have
else?
even more than what we have in our pouches.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh god.
There's a lot to learn about being a human.
Are there any tabaxi around here? Is that do they
Yeah,
I mean, there's a whole mix of people walking around. As you guys have been standing outside the shop about where to go, unless you guys have been doing this whole conversation on the walk over there.
on the walk?
Yeah,
There's been a handful of all kinds of people walk past you. Some tabaxi, humans, elves, half elves.
Would I
It's
know
kind
of
of
any specific groups of tabaxi, a family that's notable or anything?
Probably not off the top of your head, I don't think. Everyone's fairly intermingled as far as, but I wouldn't say that there's any specific groups that you can think of.
They're everywhere if you're looking for them.
Is there one at the bathhouse? I'd like to see what their opinion is of this place.
I mean, you can find out when you walk in.
Personally, never been, so
Yeah, I don't think Morgan Astrid. Malira, maybe you've been there. I don't know, but I don't think you guys have been to the bathhouse to know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, as you guys are walking this way,
I want to say
past-
that I have just because this is like the main city that my guild operates at.
yeah. Also, your guild is right across from it, so maybe you've visited. As you walk past, you walk past the potion shop, and it's a big sign that says Faust's on the front, and you smell some interesting stuff, coming from the door. The guild across seems a bit quiet, and the bathhouse is right there. You don't hear any noise coming from inside, but it's generally not a super loud place.
Well, this
Well,
is the
we're going to the
bathhouse.
It's time to get wet.
Once again,
Time to
Morgan is
clean my
pinching the
balls.
bridge of her nose.
Yeah, so you guys enter the bathhouse. You walk in. Gotta say, unfortunately, I don't have a map for it.
You weren't
But
expecting
you
us to
guys
go
need
in the
one.
bathhouse? Crazy.
I can't say I was.
Please continue.
So you guys walk in the bathhouse. There's a desk at the front. There's kind of there's no one at the front desk, but there's a little bell you can ring to summon someone. Otherwise, it's kind of a hallway that goes down to the left and right, where there's like rooms, like bathrooms and spa rooms and stuff like that.
Asher's gonna hold the bell out to Flupe. Just once.
So are you holding a bell out to me? Like a
Yep.
Like a desk bell, yeah.
Just
Oh,
ring it
okay,
once.
yeah. Just once. Okay. And I like touch it very, very lightly on the thing, and
You touch it very lightly, and it just doesn't make a sound.
Does this thing work?
I'm gonna regret this. Tap it a little harder.
I just give it full force.
You give it oh Christ.
Full force slap on that thing. Once though, I respect her words.
So you just once
Wholesome.
hit it. It does ding, and also flies out of her hands onto the floor.
Yep, I knew I'd regret it.
Yeah, I did roll a 20 for strength, so fair enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
It's like watching a toddler who doesn't know how strong it is.
Yeah, I forgot about the doors.
Forgot you knocked down like 3 doors back at the swamp before you guys left. So you ding the bell, it hits the ground and kind of like breaks in half. And from a back room, like behind a door that's right behind the desk, you hear just a minute, and you hear like scrambling, and a couple things get knocked over, and the door opens, and you see a male half elf standing there. You know, he's kind of he's kind of brushing off the what he's got on, and he's like, well, how can I help you?
How many of you want baths?
I think it's just those two.
Malira?
Oh, I'll gladly take a bath after being in the woods and the swamp for several days. I hadn't had a proper bath in weeks.
Are you sure, Morgan? My treat.
As long as you treat yourself too.
Oh.
Guys, it looks like we're all getting a bath.
5, please. Full service.
You got it. And so he gathers up from under the desk. He grabs a couple of robes and stuff like that, and he's like, that'll be a gold each, and I'll direct you to your rooms.
She hands over the gold like it's nothing. Literal pocket change.
He takes the couple of gold pieces from you, and he nods. He says, thank you very much. And you see him kind of lean down again behind, and you hear them like plink into what sounds like a bucket of some sort. And he stands back up, and he hands each of you guys a robe, and he steps out from behind the desk, and he's like, if you'll follow me, and he gestures his hand out and starts walking towards some of the spa rooms.
Following.
Mhm.
This is exciting. Are we all gonna bathe together?
No.
No.
Oh,
You and Clawpaw can.
okay.
Separated. I guess segregation's a real thing around you.
Oh my god.
No, I just don't want to.
Is this a class thing? Do I not have enough gold pieces? Back in the bog, we all bathed together.
No, I think some people just like their privacy, Pablupe.
Understood. I think.
So he directs you to your rooms and everything like that. He's like, here, there's 5 separate rooms, one for each of you. If you guys need anything, my name is Zane, and I will be at the front. And he, with that, he kind of like points to your guys' rooms, and he turns on his heel and begins to walk back towards the front of the building.
Excellent. I walk into my room and jump in the bath. Clothes on.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
Where's he
Fantastic.
I follow.
I mean, I guess that's one way to
The
get
same room or your own
too.
My room? Heck
I
yeah.
don't know. I just follow him in the same room.
Heck yeah.
He very clearly like gestured like 5 different rooms, but you just follow Pablupe into the room he walks into.
Astrid's gonna hand Morgan some scented oils that she knows that she likes before going to her own room.
And I whisper to Morgan and Astrid, "Psst, I've got some special herbs." And I pull out a bag of rose petals and some other flowers that I
Amazing.
picked up. It's like, look, we can add these to our baths.
Amazing. She picks out ones that kind of match the oils.
Wait.
Hmm?
Before Pablupe goes to his room, can I give him something?
We can backtrack.
Or just toss it into the room.
Or you just throw it into the room. I mean,
Okay.
he jumped in. He walked in and jumped into the bath with his clothes on, so it's not like he's naked. Kloppa, I don't know what you did, but so you could walk in and just leave it on. There's like a little table in every room for you to put like your own
Is
personal
there a
effects on.
hanger?
Yeah, there's little like claw hangers on the back of the door.
I'm gonna
gonna
sneak
put
in,
them-
actually.
Gonna sneak in. Okay, give me a stealth
Sneaking in
check, I
right
guess,
now?
and the 2 of you guys give me perception.
What are you doing?
I was putting my cloak on the hanger, and I was just
Is it
still
gently-
waving in the air.
I was gonna say, is it still gently
It is.
billowing?
It is actively gently billowing against the door.
Were we still
Okay, yeah.
rolling?
She's gonna find a plate and she's gonna sneak in,
Okay.
holding a plate. I rolled a natural 20 plus 8.
I also did.
Jesus.
Plus 1.
Wait, you both rolled natural 20s?
Yup.
For myself, I rolled a natural 20 plus 8.
And I have a 21.
Was it rolling perception?
So-
What's going on?
Yeah, you guys would have perception. Astrid stealth. But I would say, Kloppa, you definitely don't notice. Pablupe, you don't notice Astrid herself, but you do peep that the door like opens up, and it, as you guys are like in the bath. Astrid, what are you leaving in their room?
She's gonna leave a little plate of hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay.
So you notice, Pablupe, what you notice is that the door opens. You don't see who comes in, and then the door closes. And when you look to the side on the little personal items table, you notice a plate that has mushrooms on it.
I see.
She's gonna sneak back out and hand to Morgan.
Would I have clocked that she did something?
Um,
Or would she have told me she's doing something?
that's up to her.
When I get back, I would have.
Did you do something?
I'm just conducting a little science experiment.
Oh, the poor country bumpkin.
I'm gonna offer her some of the mushroom.
She strikes in the ass, sure. It's been a rough few days.
Hey, Claw, it looks like somebody left us some presents.
Is this the hors d'oeuvres?
I think you might be right, but they look like mushrooms to me.
I mean, it doesn't look like a sandwich, but I guess
Hey. You know what they say? When in
when in Avora,
Avora, yeah.
So you guys partake of this mystery plate of shrooms.
I take one, put it in my mouth. It is quite chewy.
Is there
It's
like
true, but it tastes good.
is there a bell for service or something?
Yeah, there's a little like hanging on the wall. There's like a bell with a string. You can like ding the bell.
I'll eat my mushroom and then ding the bell for more food.
Wait, did you both just eat it all?
How many mushrooms did you leave?
Oh, I would have gathered a handful, so probably would have left like 2 each.
I took one.
Ugh, don't taste too good.
Malira has no idea this is happening. You just take Malira, you just taking a bath, like you're just enjoying yourself.
You see me, I'm just living my best life. I've got a glass of wine in one hand. I've gotten
Oh my god, yes.
I'm not bothered by these fools.
You're in a completely separate room, just kind of being yourself, just enjoying civilization for the first time in a good while, since you've been out in the swamp and the wilds and everything like that. Having fought a giant creature not 12 hours earlier. They're about 12, 14 hours earlier, something like that. So you guys take these. You guys eat these mushrooms. And you ring the bell. Are you sitting? Where are you guys sitting? Just back in the bath, or?
Yeah, back in the bath.
So you don't feel like it hits you at first, and then you guys definitely start seeing some colors that weren't there before. And the door opens up, and it's Zane again. To anyone who's not on mushrooms, the door opens up, and you guys see a 7-foot tall half orc standing in the door, wearing only a towel. And he walks in and he goes to you guys. You hear this and see this. He's like, "I hear you needed my services."
Yeah, we need more hors d'oeuvres.
And he's like, Klopas is so casual about it. He's like, we just want more food. Habupe, you have never seen a person that looks like this in your entire life.
I'm like scrambling for my battle axe,
Oh, Jesus.
but I seem to have lost it in the bathtub.
This, yeah, give me a, with this advantage, give me an investigation check.
Disadvantage.
Because you're tripping balls.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, you can't. Your battle axe is somehow laying at the bottom of the bath, and you can't find it. There's too many bubbles.
Feels like I'm in the ocean right now.
The water is very explicitly clear right now to anyone that's not on mushrooms. There's so many bubbles. You cannot see nearly anything in that bath. As you try to, you are splashing, creating so much of a mess, trying to find your battle axe. And this Zane, but not Zane to you guys, is like, "Are you okay? Do you need some help? Calm down there, man." And he's starting to approach to like see if you need assistance, even though you're clearly thrashing about in the bath right now.
Stand back!
Astrid and Morgan, you guys very faintly hear him yell, "Stand back!" Like coming from 2 rooms down.
Astrid cackles.
And then she goes, "Oh, that's what she did." And she just continues to enjoy her own bath.
And Malira, you also
once having her mind taken off of things.
Malira, you also hear Pabupe from like 2 rooms down just yell, "Stand back!"
I just perk up. What the fuck is going on?
The girls are hydrated, unbothered.
He's like, "Huh? What's going on?"
And I know deep down it's probably Pabule doing something done. So I sigh.
Oh no.
Claw, help me out, brother.
What are you doing?
Don't you
The
see
man
it?
leans.
I see this guy.
He's actively reaching towards you, Pablupe, to see if he can help you because it
Whoa,
seems
don't
like you're in
reach in
distress.
here. We're taking a bath, man. Get out of here, man.
He looks at you, he's like, "This man is in distress."
All right,
He's
I would
playing
like
in the bubbles. What are you doing?
to make an unarmed strike.
Okay. Um,
Disadvantage.
give me with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh my God! What? I rolled a 20 and a 19. So 19, sir.
No.
That it would be a 23. Well, do you add your modifier on disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 23.
It's just rolling and taking the lower of the two. So, okay. So you swing and you so you made an attack. Can you also give me a perception check with disadvantage?
Of course. A 3.
So you swing and you connect, but it's not with the man in front of you, it's with Clawpot to your side.
No.
It's 3 damage.
Ah. He in his thrashing, he connects and just fucking clocks you in the side of the face. Clawpot.
Oh, blooper.
What? I'm sorry, man.
I'm gonna grab his battle axe and throw it across the room.
Oh my god. Well, first of all, give me an investigation check with disadvantage to see if you can find the battle axe that is at the bottom of the fucking bath.
Oh, did he punch me?
He did punch you, yes. But
Oh,
his
okay.
battle axe is at the bottom. You didn't see where it went. You saw him looking for it. So give me actually just give me a straight investigation roll because you knew he was looking for it in the bath.
1.
Yeah, you don't find the battle axe either. Like you're dazed from his punch to the side of your face. You're hallucinating because of the mushrooms. You guys are having a time in this bath right now. And the man standing there is like, he kind of quickly just backs up and like closes the door. And like he walks away hoping whatever's going on with the two of you, like you figure it out. Like
Claw, I think something's wrong with the tor herbs, man. Oh.
Hey, Lupe, when did we get on the ocean?
I don't know.
This is crazy. I can see the sands from here.
yeah, you've been in the water long enough now that your brain just rewired and like it thinks you're floating like in the ocean off the coast of the fucking desert.
I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Does anybody want to take a quick 5-minute just to
Yeah, let's take a quick.
Yep. All right. As these two trip their fucking nuts off, we'll take a quick 5-minute, get some water, other stuff you guys need, but
Are we on break? Did I hear that correctly?
Break.
For break? Okay. Hello, Stream World. Is anyone out there? Yes, no, I'm asking the chat. Isaac? Niroshune. What's going on? Hell yeah.
Who's back? Anyone?
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Person not tripping out on drugs right now.
That was choice.
No, I took some.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
you
she-
did, yeah. But you knew what you were eating.
Yeah, which means probably, occasionally take some. So probably used to it.
Asher did not eat any, by the way.
Diabolical.
She just wanted to be a little evil.
For science.
Huh?
My dice are
Gotta get back.
particularly stackable. They just don't.
Oh.
She's also still at a 32, so who knows what she'll do.
Oh.
Oh. Need more d6. Rolling Guiding
Oh.
Bolt is a very exciting experience.
No, you can do it.
You gotta roll 4 of them.
I was going to say use D&D Beyond.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say, I think that one also increases as you level up too. So
oh shit, I'm gonna need more.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. I mean, if you have regular, dice laying around from
Yeah.
other
board
stuff.
games.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just go steal them from every board.
Yeah.
One way to do it.
Wait, I already... Feed it better what? Like noon. Or more. Okay. I have to feed my clawpaw and then I'll be ready.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello, sorry, I'm cooked and distracted.
Oh,
But I have a muffin now.
Nice.
I have pretzels.
What did you say?
I have pretzels
Pretzels.
coated in a smoky Gouda cheese dust.
Sheesh!
That sounds so good.
What the? Where do you find things like that? I want that shit.
I found these at Marshall's.
Oh, yeah, all that gourmet stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Nice.
Funny because he pointed them out, and then I just looked at him, looked at it, grabbed the bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Beats crickets. I just had a cucumber. Oh! Oh my god.
Mhm.
I almost just spilled water on my new keyboard. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
Oh my
God.
god.
Because my headphone cable was on the other side of it. And I
It's
stood up.
surviving run over. Maybe it'll survive water.
I cannot believe that she ran over it with the car and it works.
I was gonna say, I can't believe it's fine.
Well,
I got one
2 or
fine,
3 of the
yeah.
keys are squeaky. Every time I type with them, they squeak.
Oh,
You got a mouse living in your keyboard.
No.
I genuinely did not see it. They like put it right outside of the garage.
that's so
So when
stupid.
I turn on my car and I look in my rear view mirror, you can't see it.
That's so stupid that they put it there.
So I like ran it over, and then I was like, "What the fuck was that noise?" And I thought it was like the hose, because sometimes Tyler leaves the hose out. And then when I was driving back home, when I came in, I was like, I saw a crushed box, and I was like, "Oh god." I was like, "I hope it's not anything important. I hope it's not computer stuff."
Whoops.
What?
Is
Hello.
Astrid and Claw
I think
back?
Everyone's back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Shall we get back into it?
Yeah, oh boy.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So-
dude.
We come back. Morgan, Astrid, and Malira are all enjoying their bats. All enjoying themselves. Piblupe and Klappa. Piblupe is just clocked Klappa in a tizzy. What would you guys like to be doing next?
Wait. So Piblupe just punched Clawpaw?
Yeah,
He's hallucinating.
so yeah.
Yeah, when I okay,
Piblupe and so Astrid left hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Yes.
The two of them took part because they assumed it was the hors d'oeuvres. Or as Piblupe called them, the tour herbs. As they took them, Clawpaw rang for room service for more food. Zane, the guy at the front door, walked in. To these two, it didn't look like him. Looked like a 7-foot tall, half-orc man wearing just a towel. Walked in. Piblupe freaked. Went to try and grab his axe. Couldn't find it. The man leaned down to give him a hand. Piblupe swung to be like, "Get away from me." Didn't realize he clocked Clawpaw right in the face. And the room service they called for, he has left the room now while they are having a time, and that's where we're back at.
it's like we're in an ocean.
Oh yeah, now they're hallucinating like they're in an ocean off the coast of the desert.
Well,
Astrid's
I
gonna-
hear a ruckus, so I say, "Oh my god, what are these two up to now?" And I put on a robe and I go next, I go down the hallway to their bathroom, and I peek in and I see. Please describe the scene for me, boys.
I can't.
Please tell the class
Uh-oh.
what
Okay. Well, I am.
do you guys believe is happening?
Well, I'm out of the tub, in a puddle of water, but I'm belly down and my arms and legs are as if I'm trying to swim in water.
Oh, God.
That is what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
So to you,
Like, so you're like
you're
swimming like a
swimming.
turtle on the floor.
I'm swimming on the floor. Yes. Stationary. Going nowhere.
I see.
Wappa.
Klubba, what is happening with you?
I'm still in the ocean.
He's still floating in the bath, believing he's in the ocean. So that's what
No.
the two of them think is happening.
I might have a swollen eye.
I'm very.
Kloppa also
confused.
has, is bruised on the side of his face.
Oh my god. It's still
You-
red.
What you
Getting
walk in to see is not what they believe is happening, but the aforementioned description of Clawpaw is on his back floating in the bath, thinking he's floating in the ocean, and Pablupe is on the floor in front of the bath as you walk in, trying to swim to shore.
I walk in. My jaw drops. I say nope, and I turn around.
Oh my god.
And I go back to my bed.
No one's gonna help us.
Astrid's gonna ring for Zane and just ask him to bring everybody some treats.
Okay.
All the rooms.
So you ring the bell. Zane's like, yes, miss. How can I help you?
Just a round of snacks for everybody, please.
Round of snacks. You got it. And he leaves the room. Couple, Morgan, you hear a knock on your door. He's like, may I come in?
She kind of, because she's like low-key hallucinating. And she kind of like breaks from her like that and was just like,
Did you
"Sure."
take the same mushroom or something else?
Same. Whatever she offered.
It would have been the same.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear a voice at the door be like, may I come in?
Sure.
The door swings open a bit. And you also see that same, 7 foot tall half orc wearing just a towel around his waist, but he's carrying a plate of food. He's like, I was told to bring.
She
Huh?
sees the food. It's like, yeah, sure.
He's like, I was
All
told
she
to
cares
bring this to
about
you. And he hands you a plate with some little finger sandwiches on it.
Thank you. All
And
she
he
sees
nods.
is
He's
food.
he's like, my pleasure. And he turns tail and he walks out of the room, closes the door behind him. He knocks on your door, Astrid. Same thing.
She's gonna refuse and ask him to send them to the room with the 2 people in it.
He nods. He's like, as you wish. He walks down a little bit, knocks on your door, Malira. You see Zane if you want him to come in.
Wait, who's Zane again? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
The front door guy, the half elf
Oh.
at the front door. He's like, can I come in?
Sure, come on in.
He walks in. He's carrying a tray with a couple plates of what look like finger sandwiches and stuff on them.
Oh,
And he-
snap. Where did these come from, sir?
Your friend down the hall asked me to bring you all some food. So,
Oh my god.
and he hands you a plate with some sandwiches on it.
Oh my god. Tell her I said thank you.
I will at once. And he turns around and he leaves, closing the door behind him. He knocks on your guys' door, Piblupe and Kloppa. He goes, can I come in?
Claw's just hearing come in as like some mystical voice from the gods or something.
The voice of the god just like, may I enter? Piblupe, do you even hear it?
Complete silence to me. I'm in the ocean. I try my best to get to shore.
He knocks again.
Come in. Show me the constellation.
He walks in to seeing you on your back, floating in the bath, and also Pablupe on the floor. And he doesn't really know what to say. He kind of stands there and he puts the tray down very gingerly on the table. And he's like, I was told to bring you food.
Moved by the guard.
Be as you will, and he backs up out of the door and closes it again. Walks down, knocks on your door, Astrid.
Yes.
Excuse me. He's like, food has been delivered. The two gentlemen, a couple of rooms down, are they okay?
Oh, they've yeah, they're fine.
He nods at you and he's like, all right.
I'm gonna
and
tip
you
him
you're how much do you tip him?
a gold.
He's like, oh, thank you very much, and he pockets it. And he's like, your other friend, a couple rooms down, told me to say thank you very much for the food. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I appreciate it.
You are most welcome. And he closes the door and walks back to the front desk. You don't see or you don't hear anything coming from the other room at the moment, so you're not entirely sure what's going on in there. You just know things are happening.
And that's enough for her.
Law is
All right.
gonna realize he can stand up. He's gonna feel like a new cat.
So you, as the time passes, you begin to come down off of the hallucinations of those mushrooms. But you realize you're laying on the floor in a puddle of water. Pretty sizable puddle of water.
Doggy clothes.
Huh? Oh yeah, still
Soggy
in all
clothes.
your clothes, by the way.
Yep.
You notice Clawpaw, half of the one side of Clawpaw's face is a bit swollen from where you absolutely clocked the shit out of him. Clawpaw, you're now standing in the bath, no longer hallucinating anything. There's a tray of finger sandwiches on the table next to you, or like near the front door. But you guys are off the drugs now. It's been about probably 15 minutes.
How did I get here?
That's what I'm saying, man.
I feel tingly, you know.
I feel clean.
I feel weird. There's something else that wants to speak.
What do you mean, Claw?
I don't know. I think like he holds his necklace.
You hold the necklace. You hear a voice be like, he cannot know.
Did I hear? I didn't hear this.
Just kind of get a
No,
silent.
this wasn't. Probably what you see is him standing there holding his necklace. Complete silence.
Gotcha.
Papa, you hear that voice in your head.
Hmm. Are you actually gonna voice him, or was I gonna?
If you want to.
I'd like to.
You going forward, sure?
I think we should do a reading. I want to hear him voice it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you stand there, you grip the necklace.
I can feel myself
This is so
forming
much better.
into you more and more, Claw. Oh. He just stands there motionless for a second, looking around.
Are you good, Claw? I see him staring at a necklace.
Yeah, he's holding the necklace in complete silence as you stand there.
Oh, you're still feeling it too, man, aren't you?
Hey, Boopy. I changed since the last time we met, you know.
Yeah, you wear a cape now, like me.
Mhm. When I came to the bog, I wanted to tell you about this little adventure allowed me to get this cape.
Well, we got time now. Grabs a finger sandwich.
Well,
It's 2 pieces of bread and like a cucumber.
I kind of. I wouldn't say stolen, but I found this cape in the middle of nowhere, basically, and I took it. But then got ambushed by like a sorcerer of sorts. And he tried to vaporize me or something. But this necklace I have, it took the power that he had and it seemed to vaporize him. But I don't think he's totally vaporized. I think he's still in this necklace or something. I can hear his voice.
Oh man.
But I think I can also use his powers now.
Whoa. Wait, is that what you did back at the thing that we fought?
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my-
just instinctual. I don't really know anything about magic, really, but it just comes off the fingers like nothing if I intend for it.
That's so cool. Is he a happy kind of sorcerer? Well, what's he
He's
saying?
pretty angry. He's saying he's feeling more at home in my body or something.
Oh boy. That could go one of two ways. Back in the swamp, we have these things called parasites. Oh man. They live inside you and it's not good.
What do they do?
I mean, oh, you really want to know?
Tell me.
Well, there's this one that it will basically sit by your, where the stuff comes out, and it'll eat everything that goes through you, and then it'll break pieces of itself off and come out of you, and then it'll turn into more of itself, and then more people get it, and then everybody has it, and everybody's getting eaten from the inside out.
Oh,
I'm sure your wizard's not like that.
hope not.
Don't worry, Claw, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. They might. I don't know what they do. I
Well,
don't even know if anyone knows who this wizard was. I don't even know where he's from. He might be from here.
oh boy. Well, we should find out.
Should we? Or should we, keep it low? I don't want to get vaporized.
Whatever you say, you're the boss, Claw. Anytime you tell me to do something, it's awesome. Like when we came here.
You're a good friend.
You too, Claw.
So as you guys finish up your conversation and you've been in the bathhouse for a little while, you hear knocks on all your doors and it's Zane. He's just there to let you know, it's like, hey, time's up. Hope you enjoyed your stay. We do appreciate, all our guests here. And we do hope that you return again sometime soon.
We appreciate your hospitality, Zane.
Of course, my pleasure.
Who is the half orc?
He looks at you.
You
And he
saw
goes,
him too?
he goes, the who?
The 7-foot half orc that came into our room.
Oh, you saw him too?
Yeah.
Zane just looks between you guys like, there's no one here that looks like that.
Oh.
No, I saw him too.
Pastor
He's-
just smirks as she leaves.
I was gonna say Morgan definitely feels and looks more rested, but she's also a little shaken up because I imagine her hallucination may have brought up some things from the past, included with things that happened with Ashford and before Ashford.
Mm,
Before she
yeah, you
came to
definitely
this
had
area.
Yeah, you definitely would have had some kind of flashes of worrying about. You had some sounds for you when you were in the bath of Astrid getting home and a knock on the door that you didn't realize you didn't hear before of her getting home and wanting to see the ritual you're about to perform or something
And-
like that.
And then also including things from way before she met Astrid. Some
Yeah.
things that are to be revealed later on.
All right. So you guys are all clean, rested. You smell nice. No longer like the swamp. You smell fresh. The blue is sopping wet.
But my hair is flowing like it never has before.
Yes. It's
Orange.
clean and it's flowing.
Waving.
Orange.
Slick.
So, all right. Where would you guys like to go next? So you have. This is the guild here. Potion shop.
Morgan's definitely eyeing the potion shop.
Lyra, that's your guild, isn't it? She'll point across the street.
Yeah, it is.
You said you had business there?
I do have some business there.
Is this like your bog, Malira? Wait, Malira?
You could say that. It's my home.
I thought your name was Malika.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah?
please. Yeah, we can go in.
All right. So you guys want to go into the guild?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he planned for this one, guys.
Yeah.
Bathhouse was amazing. Sorry. Go on.
You're.
I'm breaking the third wall.
No, you're good. All right. So you guys, approach the guild. There's a nice little, just a couple garden beds out front, a couple trees, flowers along the grass, and the little front courtyard area. And you guys are welcome to walk up and enter.
Okay, we walk up.
You guys go. It's up to you how you want to do this.
I would like to check the exterior for. Never mind. Sorry.
For
Any cats?
Yes, cats.
not outside.
Okay.
Astrid's just gonna inspect the garden bed, see what they got going on.
Some pretty nondescript plants and flowers and everything like that. Nothing crazy that they just have sitting out in the open in the front of the guild. Pay metal detecting right now.
I'm exploring the space.
It is. As you look around, there's a lot of flower petals kind of on the ground. Just general leaves, pine needles, stuff like that.
So this is home, huh, Malira?
Indeed it is. You should meet my family.
Oh boy.
So, as you walk in, sitting at the front desk there, you would know as the kind of the secretary of the place. You would know this to be Merwin. M-A-E, yeah, Maerwynn.
Oh, again.
Maerwynn.
Maerwynn.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if you came up with like all the characters, but did you get the part where the lore, like where the guild leader is like almost like my father?
Yes, I do have that. I have some stuff about that, but you walk in, secretary's kind of looks like she's organizing something on her desk. One of the guild cat is sitting on the desk next to her.
Oh my goodness.
Just
Hey,
kind of
Marin!
Oh, Malira, you're back.
I made it, and sorry for being late. I got kind of lost.
I see. Yeah, you have been gone a little while. I trust everything was okay?
Yes, thanks to my friends here, I've made it in one piece.
Oh, I see. I'm glad you made some friends along the way. Who is everyone?
Sorry, this is Pablupe, Clawpaw, Astrid, and Morrigan.
And she kind of looks. He's like, well, it's nice to meet you all. Welcome to the Emberheart Artisans Guild. We do specialize in some things of the alchemical nature. My name is Merwin. You could kind of consider me like a secretary. I kind of sit here and take note of all the people that come in, and if they have any requests or jobs for our guild members here, I write them all down.
Very
Um,
cool.
I have a special delivery to make. Who should I be delivering new specimens to?
Well, you can always leave stuff with me, and I'll bring them to the right place. Oddly enough, the guildmaster's not here. I haven't seen him all day, but you know how he is. He's sometimes here and he's sometimes not.
Okay, well, I have found these unique mushroom spores from the swamp. And I've used them, and they seem to have some poisonous properties, and I would like to see if we could study them more and see what else we can find out about them.
Oh yes, absolutely. I believe. Let me think. Who's here? I think Gloriana's in her room. You could probably bring them to her. I know she was. She's been looking for something to do.
And we've also we encountered a very odd creature on our way back. I've never seen anything like it before. We took a vial of its blood. Do you think we could get somebody on that too?
She's like, Yeah, I think so. Let me think. Who else is here? That I know he has someone. Oh, you know what? I think you could probably bring that to Frederick. I believe he's in the kitchen right now. It is around dinner time, but him always tinkering with food in the kitchen.
Sounds good. Thank you, Marion.
You're so very welcome. I'll be here if you need a petting cat.
I guess we'll head to Gloriana, you said was for the mushrooms. Where's she located again? Oh my god.
She's up in her room up here.
Oh, up in her room.
Yeah, and then Frederick's in the kitchen.
I don't know where up here is. I gotta look at the map. I'm not tabbed into that tab.
Oh.
Where am I? Where the fuck is the kitchen? I can't see anything. Sorry.
Oh no.
Petting cat.
Oh. Where's the kitchen? I don't.
To the side over here. Frederick's right here. Gloriana's over here.
Let's go see Frederick first. Maybe he'll know what to do. Maybe he's heard of this creature before. He's our resident expert. So then
All right.
I guess we go to the kitchen.
Kitchen. I'm hungry.
Yeah, so you guys follow Malira into the kitchen on the side.
Bathhouse. How are you hungry already?
There's a couple of guild members, cooking and stuff like that, and it appears Frederick's up in the corner. You can see him like searching through cabinets, looking for something.
I try to grab his attention. Hey, Frederick.
As you go, hey Frederick, he's like in the cabinet. He goes. You hear him bonk his head on the roof of the cabinet. He's like,
Oh, no.
Who is that?
Frederick, it's me.
Oh, young Malira. How can I help you?
I'm so sorry that I startled you, Frederick.
Oh, that's all right. I was looking for a couple spices, and I can't seem to find them.
What are you making?
I'm never quite sure. You know,
Well, I have
I just
something-
throw things together.
Well, I have something you might find quite curious. When we were on our way back, we encountered a very strange creature. I haven't seen anything like it in all of my books or in all my readings. We took a vial of its blood. It was a very strange creature. Can someone give me a description of it again? It had a lion's-like face with
Mhm.
wings.
Wings of a
Dragon wing.
dragon.
Dragon-like wings,
Spiky
thorn tail. Yeah, walks
It
around on all
had a
fours.
Wait, let me write this down. A lion-like face with a spiky tail,
Dragon
Mhm.
wings.
dragon wings, and anything else? Did its eyes look like a particular way? Ugh.
No, not particularly.
Oh no, it was missing
Okay,
an
so
eye.
I give Frederick this.
Well, it is missing an eye now.
And it's cut in half.
Oh yeah, didn't we take like an eyeball and a scale sample or something?
I have some scales, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morgan has some scales.
So well, first I give Frederick the description and I let him reply.
I would have given you vials of blood, bile, saliva,
Mm.
and of the thorns.
Well, let's see if he first has heard
So-
of such a
so-
critter.
You describe this to him, and he's like, the face of a lion, but the wings of a dragon. And a spiked tail, did you say?
Yes.
You see him sitting there, he's got his like hand on his chin, and you can tell he's pondering. He's like, what?
In fact, we have some of those scales. Morgan, could you?
Oh, sure. She was planning on selling them.
We just need one to look at.
She hands. Got her.
And so you hand Frederick a scale, and he kind of looks it over. He's like, this is definitely dragon or dragon-like. And you see he's like, hold on just a moment, and he walks out of the kitchen real quick, and you see him, like, you hear him walk out the doors, and then you just hear faintly a aha, and he walks back to what he was doing, and he's like, now I don't know exactly what this is, but we have heard of some things the city guard has been talking about. There's been strange creatures. I could have sworn I overheard one of the guards at the south gate mention something flying around that vaguely matches your description. And he kind of flips open a book, and he turns the page to you. He's like, it's not like exactly, but it looks decently close. And he's like, was it this? And what he turns to you looks like what's the name of the thing?
Wyvern?
Manticore.
Not
Manticore?
no, hold on. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. No, he hands you. Must send it to you. You know what? Actually, no, hold on. I'll put it in text. He flips the book around and he shows you this.
Cockatrice?
Yeah. He shows you a cockatrice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, did it look like this?
It was similar, but not quite.
Hmm.
It had
It's
the face of a lion.
Face of a lion.
Rather
Oh, that's
than
right. You did mention that.
bird-like.
And so he thinks for another moment or two. He's like, I've never seen one myself, but I have read something. There's this creature I believe comes from. It's only been seen very rarely around here. It's reportedly from other planes. And he's like, I believe it was called a manticore. Unfortunately, I don't have a book on it here. And you see, he thinks for a moment, and he's like, you could always try the library.
Malira says, as someone who is familiar with other planes, she wonders what plane it could be from. And she asks Frederick, do we know what plane it could be coming from?
He kind of sits there for a moment. He's like, I can't say I do. I only came across it briefly in some of my readings, but unfortunately, I can't think of what exactly the plane it was from.
Thanks for all your help, Frederick. I'm gonna leave you with this one scale, and we also collected some blood samples. If you could take a look and see if you can find anything unique about the blood and any properties, let us know.
He
and
kindly.
I nod to Astrid for a vial of the blood. Wait, you already gave me the vial of blood, right? Am I being stupid?
I would have
hand
already
him the
given
vial
you
of blood.
4 files, yeah.
Okay, then I just
-1
hand it to
scale.
him.
-1 scale.
It just appears in the top corner and just fades away. Yeah, Morgan, you overhear Malira just kind of give the scale to Frederick.
Do I notice how disappointed Morgan looks?
I
Probably.
mean, yeah.
Do I notice how disappointed Morgan looks?
No, you're not looking at her.
Oh.
You're looking at Frederick. You wouldn't notice. He's like, okay, I will. I'll see if I can figure out some more information for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Frederick.
He nods at you. He's like, "Yo, you're very welcome."
And I turned to the group and I asked them, you wanted to look at some potions, correct?
The potion shop next door?
I thought we sold them here. Did we not sell them here? I'm so confused now. Is the potion shop not part of the guild's thing? I'm so confused now.
I mean, you guys might sell some potions out of here, but generally, a lot of people come to you for research requests or specific jobs. You don't really have like a storefront, I would say.
Never mind then. What's this room in here? Is this the mushroom room? Oh my god.
What, the one direct center? Yeah, it'd be.
Like, wait, how do I draw?
Yeah, it's like a supply room of mushrooms and stuff in there too.
Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. It's just kind of cool. I guess I can ask the group if they want to see the mushroom room. Where we grow our own supply of research mushrooms?
Kabupa and Kloppa, you have a twinge in the back of your head. Like, mushrooms? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
After your experience in the
Never mind. Let's go see Gloriana then. And just deliver these spores to her.
Speaking of, how was your bath?
Me?
No.
Are you saying this as a general?
Yeah,
Or-
general. How's everybody's bath?
Relaxing.
It was.
It was different.
That's one way to put it.
It was incredibly relaxing. Thank you for the extra snacks, Astrid.
I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, I did.
Wait, did she give you the same snacks she gave us?
There is an assortment.
Huh. I'm just now realizing I didn't know she gave it to us.
Okay,
mean-
well, I'm gonna go see Gloriana.
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 Astrid's gonna hang back and pretend to be extremely interested in what Frederick's doing.
Okay. So you guys go take a walk.
Which
What happened to- oh.
mine? Do I have a room?
I'm sorry? Yeah, you would. If you want to pick one.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to say Gloriana.
As you walk in, Gloriana's...
Back to the cat.
Yeah, it was like, I looked around, I was like, I've lost sight of him, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
But the cat.
Pabupe.
Malika? Malika?
as you
God.
shout her name, the two guild members sitting at the table right there, like look at you, and the other one sitting at the longer table just kind of turns around like, what the
Just wandering through the place. Oh, there you guys are.
Yeah, so as you walk in, Gloriana's not really, she seems like she's sitting down and she's kind of doing a bit of meditation.
So I interrupt her and I go, "Hey, Gloriana."
And she stirs and she's like, she doesn't open an eye or anything like that. And she kind of sits there. She's like, "Who is it?"
Well, who do you think it is? It's me, Malira.
Her eyes shoot open. She's like, "Myra, you're back."
I'm
And I
back.
kind of elbow Blue not Malika.
He's like, "How can I help you?"
Wow, it seems that my trip to the swamps was fruitful. But get it, 'cause spores. Okay, sorry. I brought back these really cool spores from deep in the swamps. It came from a village relatively unknown with some frog folk. And I don't know if I could even get back there if I wanted to. It was really deep in there. And these mushroom spores seemed really unique. And I thought I'd bring them back to you to cultivate here in our mushroom room.
Sorry, I accidentally pulled out my headphone cord. So you hand her, you took them in vials, right?
Yes.
All right, so you hand her the vials and she holds it up and you see she shakes the vial a little bit and watches as the spores kind of like bounce around inside the vial, and she's like, this is really interesting. You said you found these in the swamp, but like in a really remote part of it?
Yeah. I've never come across them before.
I can't say I have either, but I'd be happy to cultivate them for you.
That would be amazing. It seems the spores are a very big irritant in and of themselves. We encountered a very strange creature on the way here, and when I threw a vial in its face, it seemed to have poisoned it. So, if the spores are capable of that, I wonder what the mushroom themselves are capable of.
You see she kind of nods and takes in the information that you've given her, and she's like, all right, well, that's some good information to know. I guess I'll have to be a little extra careful with these ones. But I'll definitely make sure to cultivate them for you and see how much I have for you next time you come back.
Thank you so much, Gloriana. You're the best.
Oh, stop it. You see, she takes the vials that you've handed her and stuff, and she leaves and immediately heads towards the mushroom room to begin her work. Astrid, what are you up to?
I'm getting real up in Frederick's business. I'm being like, so what is it you're working on?
And he kind of looks at you like he's a little taken aback. He's like, well, Malira wants some information about these, so I figured I'd try to run a couple of experiments on them, or try and test out the scales for any magical properties.
No, I mean before Malira interrupted you.
Oh, well, I was just looking for spices. I was kind of hungry, and he he taps his stomach. And he's like, I'm always hungry. I love food.
What's your favorite thing to cook around here?
You see, he stops what he's doing and thinks for a moment. And he's like, well, there's chicken. I do love some steak. Pork's always nice.
Well, he's thinking he's gonna try to swipe the scale back.
Okay. So as he's seemingly distracted, give me a sleight of hand roll.
20.
20? Yeah, you steal the scale right off the desk in front of him where he put it. Well, he's turned away and he's listing off stuff. He's like, I like salmon and I like cod and I like halibut. And he seems to be walking away and stuff. He's like, turkey's also good and I do love some bacon. And he's like walking along the like stuff here as he's like listing food.
Right.
She'll just say, "Well, I'll leave you to it. Working men should eat."
And he doesn't really pay you much mind as he continues walking. He's like, I love soup and oatmeal's pretty good. And and so you steal the scale back.
Let's steal him back.
Kloppa, what are you up to?
He's just zoning out.
He's zoned out in the kitchen.
He's having a flashback from the mushrooms already.
He's staring at his necklace. Like,
Lyra
say
and
something.
Morgan went to the library
A little.
and are looking at the
Bookshelves.
book that Frederick recommended.
Mhm.
And do I need to roll for anything to find like the soldier's entry that Frederick was talking about, or oh my god.
I kind of want to see if I can find information pertaining to Astrid.
Okay. So you look through the books. You don't notice anything particularly about any mystical like creatures or stuff from other planes. There's plenty of books on animals, but you don't particularly see anything. Morgan, as you're looking through the books, you notice one book is just titled "Curses and What to Do About Them."
Oh my god!
And you flip through, taking the book off the shelf, and a lot of it feels kind of like cheesy, or stuff like that. There is a page in there about like vampirism and stuff like that, but the only information that's in there is two things about it. The first one is that to get rid of vampirism, you have to kill the vampire that caused it. And the other one is it seems that the only true known way of having like a be all, fix all, end all kind of thing is getting your hands on a spell or a scroll of true resurrection. But that's information that most people know. So it's not really any new information to you.
Would it be possible that I have a book on it in my personal collection? Because I got my whatchamacallit, my slingshot from a necromancer is my best.
You would not know what I'm looking for. That's the only.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
what
you
if I
might.
Could I ask Morgan what she's looking for? She'd
Go ahead.
probably let me.
I'm just.
If she wants to give the information out, sure.
No, she definitely does not. She.
Well, I asked
oh,
her
yes.
anyway, and I want you to lie to me, okay?
Lie to me, baby.
Morgan, you seem
Lie to
excited
me.
in that book.
Just hoping to find some information that I don't know.
Well, if you tell me, I might have some extra books that could help you.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay. Well, what about me? Do I find the book that Frederick's talking about? Am I...
You find, like I said, you find books about mystical creatures. You do find
And you
one.
said the soldier found it in the South Gate.
He did remark to you that as he's been walking around, the city and stuff like that, the gate that you guys came in from, he said the guards there said that they spotted some kind of winged creature. That sounds like what you were talking about.
Okay.
But other than that, he's like, he doesn't believe he had a book here about it. The only other place he could think of would maybe try the library.
Okay. But the library is referring to the guild's library, or like?
No, like the city library.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah.
But with there's just a fuckload of books there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh,
Well, what's everyone want to do?
well, I'm gonna go back into the mushroom room because I wanted to ask Gloriana if she knew where Dad was.
Mm.
While she's gone, Astrid's gonna slip Morgan the scale.
Oh, thank you.
Don't let go of it so easily next time.
Yeah.
So is it?
Gonna
As
find
you-
a armorer
Go ahead.
and maybe we can sell it to them.
Myra, as you walk into the mushroom room, Gloriana's like
Lust
kind of
for
prepping a little area for the spores that you handed her. And she kind of notices you walk in. She's like, "Oh, Myra, did you need something else?"
Yeah. What's her name? Merowyn said that no one's seen Dad in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't been here all day. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I know he goes out on trips around the city. He is, the guild master after all. But I don't know. Something feels off about today. It's like the city's really busy, and the guards have been chattering about weird happenings, and I don't know. Something feels weird. He's not been home all day.
Do you know where he happened to go off to?
I can't say. He kind of left in a rush, but he didn't really tell anyone where he was going. He just told Merwin that he'd be back eventually.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, thank you.
Of course, no problem. And
And
as you go to leave, she turns back
I'm
to.
gonna go check on Frederick while I leave. Hey, Frederick, how you doing?
As you walk up to Frederick, he's still pacing back and forth. He's like, "I love me some sandwiches, and I like cake and cookies," and he's just listing off a bunch of foods.
Frederick.
And you get his attention. He's like, "Oh, Malaria, yeah? Sorry, I got lost in thought."
Do you have everything you need before I go?
He's like, he looks around. And he's like, "Yeah, I think so."
Okay.
He does not notice that the scale's gone.
See you later. Okay, bye.
Oh, bye.
And I walk up to Clawpaw. You okay there, buddy?
Hmm?
I noticed you've just been staring here. You got a little blank stare. You okay, buddy?
Are we leaving?
Yeah, I think we're good to go. But are you okay?
Yeah. My head's a little cloudy.
Still reeling from the mushrooms, definitely.
And Malira has a flashback, traumatized by seeing a naked furry creature floating in a bathtub.
You just don't inquire further.
And I'm just like, yeah, he was definitely on something. Malira is not new to seeing different forms of people being high as fuck on various substances.
Oh man. All right, so you guys
Where's Pablope?
So I had a random thought here.
uh
Can I see this person through this mirror?
through the person in the room? Can you
Yeah.
see them in the mirror? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching them for like this whole time.
You've just been staring at this person. They very diligently, they haven't noticed you at all. They've very diligently sitting there sharpening their axe that they have with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just bewildered.
It's a mountain dwarf you've
Yeah.
never seen before.
So-
They're just
Let me, I want to just preface by saying I put my character here before it had a name or before I noticed there was a name on it. So I'm not
I
just,
did
like-
that just in case you wanted to interact.
Okay. Well, here we go. I want to knock on the door because my character's been entranced by the sharpening of the axe and yeah. Knock knock.
You guys have no idea he's up there. And so you knock on the door and you hear from the other side, it's like, who's there?
Oh my gosh. Hello. My name is Pablubi Sandsberg. And I have been watching you sharpen an axe, and I am really interested.
He stares at you in complete disbelief. You've been staring at him through his mirror. He's bewildered. And he's like, my axe? What do you mean?
That's
You've been watching me sharpen?
This fine axe you have there. Yeah, I've been watching you.
He looks down and he's like, oh, good old Moradin here has kept me safe through the worst of times.
A what?
Moradin, my axe.
It has
Every
a name?
good warrior name. Yes, every good warrior names their axe.
Oh, shoot.
Oh boy.
I pull out my axe. Do you know my axe's name?
He looks at you. He's like, well, no, it's your axe.
Gosh.
You're the one that's supposed to name it. It's a mighty fine axe, though, I must say.
Why, thank you. We were fighting a monster down on the road. I think they called it, Manticore. And we beat it. But my axe, it came kind of short.
Yeah, he puts the axe down, like he's holding it, and like stands it up next to him, and you can see he's kind of thinking. He's like, well, sometimes you swing a little wide, but it's never. Don't blame it on the axe. Just know that next time you could do better.
You know what? You're right. Well, I don't have a name right now, but you really got me thinking about it.
Like, that's all right. You don't always have to name your axe right away. Sometimes it comes to you in a bit of inspiration. Maybe in the midst of battle, or a lonely night in the woods or something. I don't know.
Not a lonely night in the woods.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey, by the way, are you a human? I have never seen a person that looked like you.
You guys are not with Pablubi to stop him from asking these questions, and it's so funny. So he kind of looks at you, and he looks down, and he's like, "Well, no, I'm from the mountains, far to the west. I'm a mountain dwarf."
Meanwhile, can Malira be like, where's Pablubi, everybody?
Yeah,
I did ask where he was.
Yeah, Morgan did ask.
Oh. Let's go look for Pablubi. Let's all scatter around and look for him. While
I probably should.
Mountains? Huh.
I'll check the garden outside.
I've never heard of mountains. I come from a place called the Bog. Bog is down in the
Bog.
swamp. Yeah.
Sounds like an interesting place. Can't say I've ever heard of it, though.
What were we talking about? Oh, I never caught your name. What's your name?
Bori. Bori Bone Grip.
Well, Bori, it was nice to meet you.
It was good to meet you, too. Make sure to keep that axe sharp and safe. And she will do the same for you.
Oh, thanks, Bori. And you know what? One day, my axe will... Hey, Malira, how you doing?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Malira.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. What did you say? What did you say to him?
You come up in a very scolding tone. He kind of looks, he's like, oh, Malira, don't be too harsh on the boy. He was just asking questions. He saw me, I gotta say, he was kind of just staring at me, sharpening my axe, but he seems like a nice kid.
Malira, do you know Bori?
Yes, I know Bori very well.
Bori's pretty cool.
I hope he didn't bother you too much, Bori. I'm so sorry.
He looks, he's like, it's not a problem. I was just sharpening my axe, you know.
Let's go, Pablubi.
Okay,
Freaking
well,
growling,
Bori,
grab
it
him by
was
the ear.
great. And she's like pulling me away. It was great. I can't wait to come back and we'll talk more and I'll have a name for my axe. Okay.
And you just fade out to him as he's like, strangest people come in here sometimes. And he goes back to the middle of his room and like sits down and goes back to sharpening his axe.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's go, Pablupe.
Wait, what? Oh, Estrid's out of here.
She was checking for you in the garden.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Claw, we're leaving.
Bye, kitty cat.
So you guys head out.
I think so.
Oh my god.
Well, that
He's
cloak-
become ethereal.
that
He's
cloak's
flying
doing
around the map.
wonders.
Oh shit, that is not the right map, sorry. This is the right map. Alright. Where would you like to go next? I'd say it's about probably evening-ish.
Morgan once again eyes the potion shop.
I'm down for it.
I am down to clown.
None of
I
that.
gotta
Alright.
head off.
So you guys head in the potion shop.
The potions.
Did
Potion shop next time.
yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. So as you guys exit the guild, the potion shop in front of you, the name Faust on the front of it, and we'll pick up from there next time.
Heck yeah.
Awesome, thank you for the game.
Yep.
The Bathhouse was a delightful surprise and side story that I will cherish and never forget. Also, I think we advanced some plot in there, which is pretty cool.
Getting there.
It's a wonder what psychedelic drugs will do.
Really opens the mind.
Oh my god.
Was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Lyra's from
There'll be
a
more where
shrine.
that comes from.
Oh, I'm sure.
Gonna have to keep a supply of mushrooms. And
Maybe. Maybe she makes a perfume and a catnip.
oh my god.
Oh god.
Alright, stream folks, I am calling it a night here. We'll be back probably the week after next for the next session, and I'll make sure both of these get on YouTube before next time. So, catch you later. I'll be back Tuesday on my channel, doing the regular show shtick. I'll catch you guys later.